It's Wrecking Ball Radio.
Shut up and entertain me.
There's no rules. There's no rules.
Holy sh**, it's amazing.
I see her sarcasm and nastiness grow.
This is Davins Den.
Good evening, everybody. You are listening to Davins Den. Yes, Davins Den, the show that is better than having a romantic poop. We're better than that.
Oh, good.
You can watch us on davincomedy.com and on Facebook on the Davins Den page. I am your host, Davin Rosenblatt. I'm joined by Joe Curry.
Hey, good evening. How's everybody doing?
Hey, Joe. And Pip Helix.
Hi, everybody.
On the show, scamming scammers, turbulent air, and the 6-year-olds put on a flight and gets misplaced, as 6-year-olds are wont to do. How people feel about pooping around love interests. Yes, that's a thing. I think it's an interesting topic. And big news this past week. Alabama courts send a cold chill into in vitro fertilization. Big. It just can't.
A big chill.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
I see what you did there.
That's Joe's blog. See, now that we only have 10 minutes for that segment, it's gonna be a little rough, but
you're gonna have to blast through that.
That's what I do. I blast through things. Before the show, I got some bad news. Scammer who I've been talking to since last July or August. It's been a good time. Caught her in yet another lie.
No.
She created more profiles. I said, I didn't do it. I got hacked, and I was giving a crap about it, and then I couldn't see it anymore in any of my profiles. And then I had Pip checking. Gosh darn it, she blocked me. So
no.
And I've been working hard. The plan was for me to fly to Nigeria, meet the family.
Of course.
Spend 3 months in Nigeria.
Oh, 3 months.
Get married in Nigeria, and then I would fly back and start the 90-day visa.
Did you get the refund on the tickets?
Well, Joe, I've been having some financial difficulties as happens to me from time to time. So I haven't been able to save up for the tickets yet. I've had other bills that I've been dealing with, but that's
that only happens to fake Davin, though.
Well, fake Davin and real Davin merge. The heart wants what the heart wants.
There were financial difficulties across the board this time.
There are. Well, I can't afford to go to Nigeria for a liar.
Well, who can?
I mean, if I'm gonna, leave my whole family, which she knows nothing about. I'm gonna leave my whole family for Nigeria.
You want to lose family?
You wanted to at least be trustworthy. This is the one, Joe, that when we were driving back from the gig, I called with you in the car. See? See? All the markings were there for this to be real. I mean, if it wasn't real, why would I call with Joe in the car?
Yeah. Well, because
what a shame. You seem like you kids seem meant for each other.
I'd like to think so. Except for the fact for her chronic lying.
What's a little lying between lovers?
It depends. Depends on the relationship. But there have been.
Sometimes you go through that in real life too.
Yes, you do. Yes.
Really?
We know with Joe and his minions. I had set traps for her, and of course she failed them.
Right.
She's one to do, but you still like to believe. You know what? No harm, no foul. It's gonna be okay.
Most people who suspect someone of cheating or lying to them, when they set a trap, really deep down they're hoping that they won't fall into it. And dang it, they always do.
Well, that's the thing about online romances. They're even more susceptible to these traps. So I will have to deal with it. This is going to be an ugly day tomorrow. It's weird. I don't know if I've brought this up before, but when I talk to these scammers for a while and you have a bad day with a scammer, it does sour the mood a little bit. As opposed to a good day with the scammer, it does sour the mood. It's like,
You get a emotionally attached. I think you're wound up into this more than you really should be. I think you're obsessed with it.
I'm not obsessed.
I think sometimes you're scary with it. I think you get a little.
Yeah, but you neglect, and I say this time and time again, that every time you think I'm really falling for it, I throw a monkey wrench in it to cause havoc. I mean, again, if I was truly obsessed, I could overlook these indiscretions.
Well, yes. But the other thing is that I think it's sort of like an encompassing, like, hobby.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when people are looking for is it the Pokemon they go looking for?
No, that was the game from several years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, when they used to go looking for Pokemon and they'd walk out into a street because they're like really like
Sure.
they're so into it. They're not really paying attention, but they're like, I just want to pull over and get this one because it's a lot of points or whatever the draw is. And I can see that, when you have a scammer and you're like, this one's so good. This one's going to be really entertaining. Yeah. You know what? Just a couple more minutes on. Well,
I like to do the twist, but I will say again, to fly in the face of what Joe's saying, I'm finding myself less tolerant to even start with these scammers. Like last night, one reached out to me, and it was just cut and paste, and I didn't really want to deal with it anyway. But I was like, I'm like, well, tell me something naughty or embarrassing about yourself. Just stop. I like to go for long walks, blah, 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 blah. Who cares?
Did it bring up the beach and the sunset and all that other horse shit?
They might have. I think there was.
Yeah.
No.
On the beach. I love the beach.
I think.
I wish I could have a home on the beach.
Well, you try. You have a light tower. That's enough. A lighthouse. But
all he does is rubs his feet in the sand around his tiny garden lighthouse, and he's drawn there.
No, but I mean, in my defense, I will tell him, like, and I've said this before, this just isn't good. You got to be better. Like, it's not like I'm all encompassing. But then once in a while, when you get the one where you get past the initial speed bumps, and you start to really build a world and everything. Then it's like, oh, this is going to be a bad day. And it doesn't like affect your mood where you can't function and affects how you deal with other people. But it's certainly worse than when things are going well.
Oh, it's like a bad day at work.
Yeah, it's like a bad day at the office.
It doesn't kill me, but it's just like, Grumpy Pants is more grumpy than usual. This customer was awful.
When you leave work, you're like, all right, I gotta get out of this funk and try to, sometimes I've been, at the day program and I get here. And it's like, you see me, I'm like, well, I'll loosen up after 20 minutes, it's part of, it's not the fun, but still, you come home with that, I've had it, I can't take this, I'm sick of commuting, maybe I will retire,
Yeah, but this never affects my mood with other people. It doesn't affect how I do things, but it's just like, oh.
But listen, it's like your hobby, and it's like, if you're sitting with your hobby and say that you like to knit, and all of a sudden you realize that a couple rows back you made a mistake, and they have to pull out some yarn. It's like, but it doesn't ruin your enjoyment,
right? But
the whole world around.
But on these cases, when I pull out the yarn, I'm pretty much going, that's it, no more knitting. The whole blanket's ruined.
You got a half Afghan now. You got to finish the fucking thing.
But that's it. But there's never finish. There's never. And they live happily ever after. The Afghan always gets ruined.
It's ruined.
I mean, that's the thing with this hobby, which is a fair term for it. You never get to go look at the beautiful Afghan. At best, you go, well, this is really beautiful until the cat ripped it to shreds. Would have been a shame. I mean, now, Joe, again, if I was obsessed, like you thinking and too emotionally involved, I would be able to overlook these indiscretions and just continue, right?
I mean, but sometimes like we're working together or on the road. Oh, I called her now. Well, I'm calling her now. I'm calling. All right. You're not getting overwhelmed with this getting obsessed with this shit. It kind of, sometimes I'll look out the corner of my eye and I'm like, okay.
Because I'm dealing with a bunch of. What am I going to do? Pay attention to your stupid act again? I've seen it. We're at a gig. What else am I going to do? Argue with somebody about chicken? I mean, it's. Pay attention to your act, deal with nonsense of the audience in the club, or lose myself in my own created nonsense, which I know, if I do it well, will have a payoff 8 years down the line.
It doesn't even take that long to make an Afghan.
No, it doesn't. These are very long. It's like I'm handicapped and I'm knitting.
Oh gosh.
What? No.
You're just not good at knitting.
I'm not a good knitter.
You are not dedicated.
No, but that's what it is. So like, yeah, it's like I so here's the thing. I thought she blocked me. I was pretty sure she blocked me.
Mm-hmm.
I had Pip confirm it. But in the back of your mind, go, I hope she didn't block me.
Sorry, man.
Yeah. No, that's why you got to confirm.
I saw her car in front of the motel. Sorry, man.
No, that's what it is.
I got to tell you something. If this was real, Pip,
yeah.
I'm in the car. We're heading home from Lake George 2 weeks ago, and he's on the phone with her, and she seemed nice,
See,
it's like a normal thing,
yeah.
and you sit there going, wow, if this wasn't horse shit and I knew it, good for you, nice guy, So if you're all in with this, and it's a very pleasant guy, she's a nice girl, you talk to her all.
Well, hold on. She's a nice girl, with the exception that she's a criminal.
Oh, there's that.
I'm putting it in the perspective of somebody that isn't scamming them.
Oh.
You're a civilian. You're getting scammed by that. It would be pretty devastating, especially if you laid out money. That this person is gone, they blocked you, it's very hurtful, very hurtful.
Well, she hasn't blocked me with the main profile. She's blocked me with another profile. She hasn't blocked, but by the time this is done, I'm sure I'll be blocked by the main one. I mean, I listen, I'm great at having blow-up fights and then keeping it going.
Oh, yeah.
But I do feel like we're in that moment now where it's time to have a fucking blow-up fight, where it's just time to go, I've had it, all these months, I can't believe you're doing this to me. I do believe it is time to do that. I gave up Rebecca, who you guys don't know. I've been working my ass off. I do believe it is time for one of those epic moments. And the way I do it now, I mean, the stories, because they're better. The scammers are better now. We've talked about this. I can't really do real ridiculous, and when they are ridiculous, I kind of get bored with them. So like
this isn't like Funny a Fish. This is like Funny a Catfish.
Yes, that's what this is, Joe. But Joe, she sounded like a nice girl, right?
She did. Look, man. If you said, hey, this is, like you were a single guy, but this chick I'm dating, hey, it seems like she's cool, Not realizing that clouds are lurking overhead, and it could be devastating. But nonetheless, it's pleasant enough when you were on the phone with her.
I'm sorry, Joe. As soon as you started saying, yeah, she seems like a nice girl, I thought about your most recent judgment. I thought, I don't know if I want to take this as Bible.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I get it. My situation was eerily close, but it was real. I mean, it wasn't any money, but, I got blocked and the whole deal, it was weird.
Yeah, the difference is when it happens to me, there's no one else to call. Hey, man, can you reach out to her? I just need closure. No, I'm fighting on my own here.
You should have called Rebecca and told her.
Go to hell. Yeah, just a simple go to hell would have been nice.
I believe it was implied.
Yeah, I think blocking is go to hell, isn't it?
So fucking childish.
It's really rude, and it is childish because it's like, use your big girl words.
Yeah, not a fan of the block.
Yeah.
So yeah, tomorrow's going to be an ugly day at the old Catfish Motel.
Mm-hmm. Although I have a lot of nerve saying it, like being childish, because there have been instances where there was an uncomfortable situation and I avoided it by just like avoiding people, or there are people that I was on vacation and I was close to their house and we happened to be driving right past their place, and I literally ducked in the car. I did not want to be seen. I didn't want to get drawn into an uncomfortable situation with these people. So I was just like, yeah, I'm not here.
I mean, it's normal.
Yeah, I guess.
All right, so I saved this to Verizon Media. I might, all right, I guess.
What are you doing?
This is the what Pip. So I asked Pip to take a screenshot.
And first, I had to learn how to take a screenshot.
Take a screenshot of the girl, because she started creating. I had gotten her to get rid of all the fake nonsense and get rid of all the other all the people that she was scamming or trying to scam.
Which is the goal.
Which is the goal. But then we had a fight this morning, and then she restarted. So we had a fight because more bills are coming, and that affects gift cards apparently.
That does. Well, it affects the wanting of gift cards. It brings it up into the forefront.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's like we're trying to save for our life together.
Mm-hmm.
And we already have 2 of the 3 kids named, and we're trying to save our life together. And I'm working my ass off, and I got some temporary debt, but I'm just working nonstop. And you would think, if she's not going to get a job herself, because every day, what do you do at nothing? Well, why don't you fucking do something?
Yeah, really.
You're not going to get a job. Joe married somebody like this.
Yeah. It's what
she's still working on something. She's doing DoorDash. I'm still doing DoorDash. I go, your name and dash in it can't be good. I mean, people ordering breakfast at 8:00 at night in their hopes might show up at 7 in the morning. By the time you get around Mosey and shit,
I was just gonna say with her, it's door Mosey.
I wonder when she brings the food and then she puts it on the bed.
That's funny.
That's great.
No. Show me where the bedroom is. This is where it belongs. Let me put the eggs here.
That's
I
great.
can't believe I went through that shit.
I can because you just went through ridiculous shit again. I can, and you'll do it again.
Yeah, but was there a canned ham in your bed?
No.
Okay.
No, there was a canned cat. And there was the cat's cans.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Helix is picking up some new cat boxes for our kittens. Do you need one while we're ordering?
No, the cat's been kicked out like the Flintstones.
Okay, I just want to see if we have to order in bulk.
Fred show Dino cat the door.
Oh God, that's funny.
Yeah. But what was so?
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, so I'm going. Fake me is going through all this. Although I am really incorporating my real life into it, like shit with the house, shit with the car, all that. Like
Yeah, but that's perfect.
Yeah.
Because that's why you never have money to give her.
Right. But then it's like, but then she makes like a comment like, oh well, this is why you can't send me like even a little something. It's like, can you imagine? Well, I mean, Joe lived it, but for the rest of normal people, Can you imagine? You're working your ass off trying to make your dreams come true.
Mm-hmm.
You're nonstop. I skipped out on my medicine. I didn't get my medicine. Instead, because I'm saving. And can you imagine? You're working your ass off. You're saving. You deal with all these hardships. You have this vision for the Toby. And she's like, yeah, but what about a $20 gift card so I can play games? Could you imagine that?
I would be spitting.
I know. It's like really.
It's like I'm working my butt off here for Alpha, Beta, and Zeta, our 3 imaginary children.
Try doing that.
Brendan Jackson
on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I didn't realize my scammer was Joanne.
It's what's
working hard.
Now.
Something Joanne didn't do.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's just like it's just like the fucking audacity.
Yes.
It's like how about you fucking stop watching cooking videos or stop cleaning your room and get your little black ass out there and fucking do something. What? She's black.
She's white and blonde.
No, that's not. No, well, no, she was somebody. Whatever. It's a whole fucking thing. I'm not gonna listen.
Okay.
In 8 years when we get to it, and I won't even remember. See, that's the beautiful thing about by the time we get around to these things, it's a surprise for me too. It's like I wonder what I was thinking here because I don't know. But now I know what I'm thinking with the current ones. But I got so many before we get to that.
Well, that's like when I listen to the clips after the show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, we talked about that. It's like. I have a blank slate after.
Oh, me too.
Mr. Helix will say, "Oh, what do you guys talk about tonight?" or something. I'm like, as soon as we're done talking, I just have to gaze off into space and go,
It's a purge.
Yeah.
It's just like we spit it all out and it's gone. I can't remember it. Like somebody messaged me. Oh yeah, when you talk about such and such, I'm like, I talked about such and such.
Oh, I thought it was just me.
Especially with me, I'm up at 5:00 in the morning, get ready for work. I get to work, I look at take a look at the time, look at the stories. I print them. I plug the show. I do the video in the morning. I get home. I'm sitting in traffic. I get here. I just have enough time to sit down and get started. We do 3 hours. When I get done, I like just stare at the wall for 10 minutes. You know, because it's like from literally from 5 o'clock in the morning till when we get done, 4 to 10 or whatever it is. I've had a nonstop day. It does not stop 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
And as I get older, it kicks my ass. It always kicked my ass, but it kicks my ass now.
I gotta say, the sound is so much better. See, because you're here,
Yeah.
I could actually turn us down, and I could turn Joe all the way up. Because when you're both on that mic, you're still louder than him. So I have to do it. But now, because you're with me, I have Joe turned up, and it's registering nicely on the meter. He sounds nice and clear. This sounds really nice. So anyway, so what's going on with you?
Oh, me. I thought you were talking to Joe. I'm sorry. I have a
staring at you.
Thank you.
He's staring at me all night when we talk across from each other.
Thank you. Go get her, Joe. Have some ham. Right, sink your fangs into that ham.
Hey, just go back onto that plane you were sitting on so your head disappears. That's the way I like it.
Hey, listen, if Joe tips over, don't worry. He's just a lunar aircraft.
It's really funny because your head is disappearing into space. For people who can't see, Joe has this like lunar landscape and space behind him while we're doing our meeting here. As he leans back a certain way, his head disappears.
Yeah, leave Joe alone. He's reaching for the stars.
Anyway, I had an odd thing happen today, and I'm not quite sure what to make of it.
I'll tell you how to feel about it.
Okay. So, I am wearing this purple shirt, and when I put it on this morning, I took it straight out of the laundry next to the dryer. There were no cats near it. There's nothing that could have happened to this shirt. It was fine. I didn't have any food at home. I did not spill it myself. Nothing could have happened. I go out to lunch, and I don't think that the camera can pick it up perfectly, but I'm moving it. Oh, maybe a little bit. There's a circle.
I see it.
I see it.
Yeah.
Stain on there.
See that perfect circle?
Yeah. Looks like a nipple made a run for it.
It's like you're way high. You're way high. Get back down with your sister. But the thing is, I have no idea what could have formed this crop circle on my blouse.
You got shirt measles.
I beg your pardon.
You have shirt measles. In New York, we're having an outbreak of measles because certain communities are not taking the vaccine, and something that's been eradicated is coming back. So you have shirt measles.
My shirt has 95% vaccination status, though. Is this the one spot?
That's the one spot.
Oh, there's the 5% right there, right there. But I'm like, what's this crop circle doing on my shirt? How the hell did?
It's probably been there. Probably like burned it or something.
No, this was not there this morning because I looked down to make sure that I didn't get any toothpaste on myself.
Oh, always toothpaste.
And toothpaste.
I'm like Cujo when I fucking brush my teeth. All of a sudden, I'm dripping foam. What the hell's wrong with me? Like, what a fucking slob. God forbid I put on the shirt I'm going to wear for the day.
Toothpaste makes me really angry.
And then if my shirt should happen to escape my toothpaste rabies, if my shirt should happen to escape that, somewhere along the day, I go, you know what would look good on my shirt? Food. I don't know what the hell's happened to me. It's like the other day, I'm wearing a white shirt to a gig.
Uh-oh.
I have it on all day, and I'm thinking, I'll be fine. I take my coffee in the little sippy because I'm tired. When I get there, I got this brown stain. What the? I don't have a change. I don't have a wardrobe change. Like, what the hell is going on? I'm so sloppy. I don't even remember staining myself right now. It's like if I don't stain myself, the clothes goes off on its own little adventure and find some shit to roll around in.
That's what I'm saying.
I go out, Joe's girl. I went out to Tammy, my writing partner. We had a surprise 60th birthday for her.
Oh.
She didn't know she was 60? Hold on. She didn't know she was 60?
No, hello.
She said it was a surprise 60th birthday party.
Yeah.
I'm 60?
All right, so Joe's at a restaurant. Oh, it sounds like I'm being called into action.
Sit down at a restaurant, not drive. stereotyping, but every time I go to a restaurant, everybody's area looks nice. Mine looks like a freaking sacrifice was made. You know, there's crumbs, bone. You know.
Yeah, Pip almost fountained. Pip almost like fountained.
You're trying to kill me, boy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've seen you. You're like the Tasmanian devil when there's a plate of food in front of you.
Oh.
Yeah, things are spinning, bones are flying. I thought I saw Daffy Duck lose his ass.
It's got weird when as I've gotten older and with the diabetes, because sometimes I won't feel hungry, but I'll just wolf something down. Today I had some soup at the day program, and I'm like, I really want a Subway sandwich. I'm starved. I get here. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna get hungry. So I got $13 for a fucking sandwich at Subway.
At least you didn't have to drive to 3 states looking for one, Joe.
Yeah, hysterical. For tuna. But I wolfed it down. I'm still hungry.
Yeah. The days of the Subway and the $5 footlong are long gone.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. $13. If I went to the regular deli, I could have got a better share. But I still had to finish some show prep. I had to do plugs. So I'm like, I really can't. I only have an hour, so the joint's down the street from me. So I'm like, I'll just go there. But $13 for a fucking hero, and a Subway hero, not like a really good deli hero where you load the thing up and you're like, all right, well, this is why it's $13. No, it stinks how much shit's cost.
Yeah, well, the days of those old $5 foot-long prices are just as gone as our illusion of Jared's wholesomeness.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It's a long time ago.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Oh, sorry. And the Easter Bunny is real.
Why are you talking shit about Jared?
Nothing at all.
Poor guy, just got retired as a sponsor. Lost his
It happens to everybody.
Like Clara Peller and Where's the Beef? They send.
With cats on, but she didn't have one cat caught fondling a 5-year-old.
You don't know that.
Oh, don't. You know what? That's not the beef she was talking about.
What do you think about that chick that said, I fall and I can't get up? A 5-year-old knocked her over, trying to escape.
She had it coming.
She did. Listen, fondling kids is as old as time itself.
Oh my God, that doesn't make it good.
Oh, well, no, I didn't say it makes it good. I'm just saying we've been doing it for a while.
Make
All right, let's do
it clear that you haven't been doing it for a while, please.
No, I told you I'm too slow. Too slow. I'm too slow to catch a proper 5-year-olds. Let's do it. I haven't done this in a little bit. Let's do some 90-day fiance relationship scenarios.
Oh.
Haven't done this in a while. Now, I know you guys don't watch it, but, that's your guys' mistake. So you guys know, ever hear of Big Ed? Have you heard of that guy?
Yeah, the guy with the huge neck?
Yeah, he's got like the neck, and he's very small and fat.
Yeah, is he just...
Yeah, he's got a condition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
That's right.
fun of him.
So this is like when we first meet Big Ed, and the girl we're going to talk about is Liz. So he used to go to this restaurant, and she was the manager of the restaurant, and he asked her out, and she turned her down. And she turned him down.
What?
She turned him down. Now, eventually they got together. But he would continue going back to that restaurant. If I get turned down at a restaurant, it's over. I can't go there anymore. You might as well have said Jewish lightning and burned it down for the insurance money.
Oh, what if the food is good?
That's all right. I guess your pal's eating Subway. I don't know what to tell you, Joe.
You're going in a disguise and taking it to go?
Yeah, there was an example of this, although I don't know if I frequented it. So years ago, when I was in college, I was living in Garfield. Remember that place? Yep. I was living in Garfield. Yes, I was living in the cat. I was living in his bungalow.
That's your job.
So,
sorry.
Whoa! Oh! Yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's your ex job.
Yeah, well, whatever. Say too much and somebody will get a nasty text. Anyway.
Me.
So I have a bunch of guys over, a bunch of friends, and a couple blocks down the way is the Dunkin' Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
So we walk to the Dunkin' Donuts, and there's this really hot blonde working at the Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, this shows you. I mean, this was Garfield, so she was probably Polish because big Polish community.
Yeah.
In Wallington and Garfield.
Yeah.
Now everybody at Dunkin' Donuts is usually, I was going to say Indian. A lot of them are Indian. They're not all Indian.
It's mixed bag at my local Dunkin',
right. But anyway, so I felt like asking her out, which is not something I do.
Right.
And I promptly got rejected. I don't know if I ever went back to that Dunkin' Donuts.
Was it your choice of donut?
Really?
It was my choice of donut.
Yeah, that is Russian roulette.
No.
You have to pick the right donut.
Is it something that you went there every day and you got to know her, or you just went up and said, "Can we go out?"
Yeah, I think it was more like the latter.
Oh.
Really?
I mean, I'm sure I had like a little bit of rapport going.
A little bit.
Like a little bit like a flirty shit going before I asked. But I was turned down. But I don't know if I ever went back there. I don't know if you can. I could not go back. Or you just don't ask out somebody at a restaurant you like.
Well, how good could it be? Give me a light sweet some pop-ups. Oh, wow. Romeo is here.
You know where I'd like to pop them? Oh, wait, what? No, that's...
Listen.
I got no game.
Munchkins, rather. Munchkins.
I mean, listen, if you're of the same age, you could be a little flirty.
Yeah.
I don't remember what my shtick was. I got no idea. Obviously, it wasn't very good.
Well, you know what? There's a fine line between being flirty and having somebody come to your workplace and hit on you, and you feel like, well, there's no place for me to go because I'm at work, and I can't say what I really want to say because I'll get fired if I say anything too brusque to a customer. So you kind of trapped.
Well, she should have said yes then.
Yes, she should have.
She should have said yes.
She could have taken you outside.
No, so you don't make a customer feel awkward. Bad job by her.
No. Oh, back in the day when I was a waitress, so awkward when somebody would try to flirt with you and you're like, look, I just got to get you your pancakes and sausages and get through this whole exchange without my boss yelling at me. Can we just?
Yeah, but you're the food wench. That's what you're there for.
Yeah, food wench, but not sex worker.
Well, if you play your cards right, you get a bit of tip.
Yeah, well, that was my night job. During the day, I was just food wench.
So could you go back to a place where somebody rejected you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it depends how badly. If they were nice about it.
Doesn't matter. Rejection's rejection.
No, but if they were nice about it, I think I could suck it up. But if they were mean or like kind of, no.
I think I might have gone back, but I don't think she was ever there at the same time again.
Oh. Okay.
Joe, could you do it?
Yeah, why not? If you took your shot, she said no, thank you. All right, it's better than not taking a shot at all.
Right.
No, because when a dog gets scolded, he doesn't come sniffing around for scraps again.
Yeah, but you're not sniffing around for scraps. You're sniffing around for donuts and coffee.
I'll go someplace else for donuts and coffee. It was a scene of a horrible crime.
Horrible.
A young boy's wishes were dashed.
Oh, but if they're polite about it, it's no offense on you.
By the way, the other guys wanted to ask too. I was the only one who was brave enough to do it.
I know, and good for you. And you know what? Women get that. They get that. If you're respectful and you're being nice and you're like, hey, you want to go out sometime? Then if she says no, you can't take it as like, no, you pig. It's like, no, for whatever reason that she might have. And she doesn't know you. It has so very little to do with
Why are you like, once it's no, it's no. I don't care for the reasons. It's no.
Yeah, but it's no, but you shoot your shot, and if they say no, it's like there's plenty of fish.
All right, well, you guys are braver than me. Although I don't think you guys would have taken a shot. I don't think you guys walk up to a random food worker and ask them out.
I did flirt enough to get a date with a repairman.
Yeah, they're in your house.
No, at work.
Oh, okay.
Well,
actually, twice.
One I suggest you order a cream-filled donut and ask for extra cream and give a wink.
I always ask for the glazed stick, Winky.
You try to be a little classy with a girl, take her someplace else that's not Dunkin' Donuts, and this is what I get. You know what? She's probably fat and like miserable and poor right now.
Oh, okay. Miserable and poor.
And fat.
Well, I'm taking this personally.
You can take whatever. I don't give a shit. It's not directed at you, but if you want to feel her pain, be my guest. I don't care.
Oh, you fat and poor.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be stupid enough to take it as an attack on you, why would you do that when I can just attack you?
Oh, I know.
It's like, wow, he hasn't attacked me, but I want to feel badly anyway. Why? I mean, that's on you.
With generous portions.
Yeah, right? Like, so, I feel bad for this mythical creature.
I do.
All right, well, that's fucking on you. What do you want me to tell you? All right, so this couple is no longer in the 90-day universe, but they were at one time. There was Devin, who's an American, and she goes through Jihoon, that's her Asian boyfriend. I want to say he was Korean, but I don't remember. And finds downloaded pictures of naked women. He admits to jerking off. Devin says masturbating to other women is the equivalent of cheating. I say nay, nay. It is not the equivalent of cheating.
Unless they were in the room, no.
Well, that's the equivalent of awesome.
I don't think that's cheating. No.
What do you think? Oh, Joe just lost his head.
Well, he was thinking about downloading those pictures.
Is that cheating, Joe?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think that's cheating.
So then this just happened fairly recently with Kalani and Asuelo. She's American. Kalani's American. Asuelo is from Samoa, and their relationship is pretty much done. But they've been on a bunch of these episodes.
But wait, because of masturbation?
Well, apparently he's been cheating on her since the beginning.
Oh, with real women.
Yes, but this was not real per se. One of the things that she considered cheating is he's like contacting OnlyFans models. So I guess you could reach out to these OnlyFans models. I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know. I'm not just saying. I don't know.
I think
you can. Yeah.
You can. Isn't it like webcam kind of thing?
No, but it's not. It's not usually live. They'll like make videos and pictures. It's not like a cam girl per se.
Oh, you like request stuff? Like,
yeah, I
hey, I'll give you.
Or they have stuff on there. Or they have stuff on there.
Oh, okay.
So apparently he's contacting these OnlyFans models and he gets to talking to them, and then he buys their videos or pictures. And she said that was cheating. Now I think that's a step up from what Jihoon was doing, but I still don't think it was cheating.
I still don't think it's cheating, but it is a little bit more involved than just opening up a magazine and going, ha.
You know, it's more interactive than porn. If it's and if it's interactive like that with an OnlyFans, I would see where there'd be a problem.
So you think that's cheating?
Cheating's putting too fine a point on it.
I think it's gateway to cheating. I think you're right there. I think you better knock it off right now.
It's gateway cheating.
It's gateway. Like you're not cheating yet. They haven't been. You're not an infidel. You haven't been. What's the word?
No, an infidel.
Well, infidelity.
Yeah, but that's not the same as infidel.
An infidel. It is the infidel. It's masturbating.
Listen, you get me going enough. I might go, Allah Akbar. Listen, I'll speak in tongues. Yeah. But no.
Now every time I hear that, I'm going to have an image in my head. Thanks for that.
I think it's worse than downloading porn, but I don't think it's as bad as being intimate with somebody.
Yeah, I mean, because of the interacting, it just seems a little bit more like, okay, you wet your whistle. Now you're thinking about talking to other girls, and you might decide that you want to talk to one that maybe could meet you someplace.
Now what happens if he has phone sex with her? Never meets her, but she tells they're talking on the phone or the camera, whatever the hell they're doing, and I
am no longer down with this exercise.
So in your mind that's cheating? That's crossing the line for me. Really?
Yeah, that would be more disturbing to me than him having a wank at porn.
No, but I'm saying now we know that's the least problem.
Yeah.
So we've gone from just downloading random porn and jerking off,
right,
to talking to these girls and buying their videos, to now I'm saying talking to these girls and having phone sex, never touching, never in the same place, just words, just you touching yourself.
It feels more intimate to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if both people know this is nonsense. What happens if he's paying her for it? If it's a business transaction.
Well, now I'm just pissed because we have bills.
Yeah, but everybody's got free nights and weekends.
It just feels like having that discussion. I know that they're probably not even in the same zip code.
Right.
But having that discussion, even if it might be completely like, yeah, big boy, do me. I mean, she's really not.
You are not good at that at all.
No, I'm not.
It's like trying to fucking dynamite.
I was just thinking that. Who the fuck let Flo in?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want fries to munch on this while I'm doing that?
Christ.
Do you need a dip?
Oh, good God.
This is my sexy vixen voice. What are you talking
Can
about?
you imagine? Good God. Can you imagine you call up for some good old-fashioned phone sex and you get that voice on the
Hey,
phone?
hon, do you want to come on my tits or what?
Oh, my God. What is this, the marriage hotline? What?
No, not today. Not my face. I got my lashes done.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff, isn't it?
My fantasy is to annoy a woman.
I'm right here. I can hear you, you son of a bitch. Yeah, you annoy me already. All right, get your dick out. Let's get the.
My fantasy is our 35th wedding anniversary.
Now, everybody send $1 to Mr. Helix because this is his fantasy girl.
I mean, Jesus Christ. That's terrible.
I know. It would be really bad.
Are you touching yourself? Do you like it?
You want to hear me talk about touching myself?
Get off the table, Whiskers. Get off the table. Now I'm back.
Hold on. I got to get this cat away from me.
You got to go into a site and interact and just like and have nothing. Ask them questions. Have nothing to do with stuff. Oh, where did you get those lamps? I think I can. You want me to touch myself? No, we're going to touch that furniture right over there to see what kind of wood that is. Yeah.
What's the thread count on those sheets? Is that Egyptian cotton?
Did you thrift that table or did you buy it new?
Jeez, you're just terrible.
This is not the first time.
Hey man, back off. Just be real. No, I'm seeing she got that on Wayfair.
I want to know what my money paid for.
This is not the first time you've told me that, by the way.
What?
I am a boner killer.
But can you just imagine, like it's her last day, like you don't know her. You're just calling for some good old fashioned phone sex.
I am so fucking tired of you people. All right, unzip. Let's get this over with.
Christ.
Time's money. Come on.
It's like the 65-year-old in Jersey City who had to go back to working at the fucking ShopRite on the fucking register. It's like jerking off to that. Price check.
Who do you think you're really talking to?
Want me to put my finger up my ass?
Oh, there's a hemorrhoid.
Do you think? Oh yeah, it's sexy. I'm sitting in a futon at Passaic with a finger up my ass, watching you jerk off. Ah, that's what I dream as a girl.
That's right. You bring that into it, the crushed dreams. If my mother could see me now.
Oh my God.
My father was right. I was going to wind up on the pole.
I didn't realize he meant a Polish guy.
But there is so much into the voice.
Yeah, there is.
The voice is the whole fantasy.
Well, the whole thing is that if Selma Diamond gets on the phone with you, there's a reference for you. You got to be able to know that one.
Was that from Rhoda?
No, Selma Diamond worked on Night Court, and she was one of the little, Oh
yeah, the little one.
Yeah, the little one. But
Small lady, yeah.
Yeah, but if you sound like you've been living in an ashtray for the last 40 years, it's not, and you have to have the cough too. You gotta have a good phlegmy cough. But you can do phone sex.
But that's good. That's nice.
Sound like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know what? It's so warm in this room.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to unbutton a button or maybe two or 3.
See, that's nice. Yeah. That's nice.
Hey, why don't you take off something too so we can both be comfortable?
Joe, it's time for you to go.
What do you do? Audience,
Joe, go explore space.
Oh, hey, what are you kids doing in here?
I want you to take it off. Good, throw it on the guest room bed.
Yeah.
And just be careful of the cat.
Well, that's not fantasy. That's reality in their house.
Put it in the laundry basket over there. I'll get to it later.
So watch out for the cat. Again, is he talking about his personal life? I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
I think he's talking about
because in Joe's personal life, he does have to watch out for the cat.
No, he doesn't anymore.
Trust me. I don't think Joe's girl's ever going to forget.
No, but he has He's had his place exterminated.
Whatever. Mark my words. 8 years or less, we'll be back here with something even more ridiculous.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mark my words. And when it was no, I'm fine. It's not like 8 years ago with the cat where I lost my marbles. No, I'm good. No, you're not. No, I am. No, you're not.
Mark this day.
No. And I told Pip as this was happening, I told him in ask. I go, the only reason it's better now is because we're not in the line of fire.
I didn't have to take a hit.
But as far as you being ridiculous, it's just as ridiculous as making a left in Albuquerque. Just as ridiculous.
Oh my God.
So yeah. So we'll be back here. There's not a doubt in my mind.
Yeah, there will be a moment. Well, I mean, we're all cyclical, you know. But
Cyclical?
Cyclical.
I know we're not all going through our cycle here.
You guys didn't sync up with me?
No. Did you? Oh, I'm so hot. It's a flash.
Yeah. Oh my God. My pits itch wrenched.
Good God. Good God. All right. So even if you're paying for it, phone sex is cheating.
It's really uncomfortable. I don't know if it's...
Well, the way you do it is.
Yes. I bet the phony and phone sex.
Jesus Christ.
I know. Well, we didn't do a lot of talking over the phone when I was courting Mr. Helix.
No. That's interesting though. Okay. Very interesting. All right, we'll do one more.
Okay.
And then we'll take our break. So Ash and Avery, they're no longer together. So Ash,
shocking.
He was a relationship coach. Now, couldn't save his own damn relationship, but he was divorced. Would you go to a relationship coach that was divorced? I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. Like, unless you get remarried. But if you're like currently single, no, I can't.
No, if you're divorced.
Relationship comes off, and there's the wedding picture, there's the whole family in Hawaii. You know, everybody's holding hands on a beach. There's another picture of him in Rome. You know, we're having I don't want, a divorce decree.
No, you don't want to be staring into your future when you look at your your relationship coach.
Yeah.
He was very misogynistic too.
Oh, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, lots of growth.
Was not very good at it.
No, well, yeah, I was going to say that a relationship coach that's been divorced, I wouldn't necessarily discount them because perhaps that's how they learned a lot of their life lessons and they feel that they have something to impart. But if he's still single, it's like, yeah.
Well, he's in a relationship.
Yeah, but
that ultimately failed.
Me, with somebody who knows what their ulterior motives are, and it fails. Yeah, no, not a good look.
Yeah, I'm with Joe. I want the whole shebang. I want the whole fucking phony experience.
You want the shebang, do you? That's extra.
What is wrong with you? Is that
we don't have enough time.
when you're like nibbling on Mr. Helix's ear, you go, pastrami. What is wrong with you?
Only if he puts his pastrami sandwich next to his head.
Oh my God. Do we have anything in the fridge for when this is done?
How about you get up and make me a sandwich for a change?
So we were watching 90 Day Fiancé, me and my wife, and Yara and Jovi. They're a couple we'll get to another time. Yara's like, your sexual fantasy, to Jovi, who's the man. Your sexual fantasy is like a blowjob, a beer, and a pizza. And I'm like, well, so of course the wife's like, well, what's your sexual fantasy? I'm like, I don't know, but I would say a pizza at the end sounds pretty good. Like if I don't have to go rummaging for food when it's up, because you're gonna eat. Like if I don't have to go and make a sandwich and there's a hot pizza there, we're already down a good path.
I think that you'd probably, if that was the pattern, any man would have wood by the time that the pizza guy is at the door because you know what you're getting and in what order.
I think pizza's always the finish.
Pepperoni! Yeah, but here's the deal. You can smell the pizza and go, man, that's good. All right, let's do a doggy style so I can put the slice on your back.
I mean, see, I like what you're saying, but then you got to have a woman with the right amount of low self-esteem, and they're hard to find.
give her a slice. She can hold the slice while she's bent over.
I bet he could have done that with the cat.
I bet he could have had it, each of them eaten a slice.
Yeah, like he could,
like
think about how low her self-esteem was to be in the situation she was in with Stupid over there. Like he could have done the pizza fantasy.
I do not know this woman, so I don't want to talk about.
Well, think about Joe's situation and Joe, and now adding being yelled at all the time, whether it's for relationship stuff with the added touch of comedy and paying him to bring the sound. You're telling me she wouldn't take a slice on the back? Bullshit, I say.
Like a little tramp stamp, a little slice of pizza.
Joe could have had like a slice of the. I'll have an everything pizza. I'm telling you. I mean, the amount of disrespect she had to show for herself to put up with Stupid. You could have had the pizza fantasy, Joe. That would have been worth all the nonsense you're dealing with now. All the grief you're getting for your shenanigans now. You could at least go, but at least I had the pizza fantasy.
You better order good pizza.
No, you don't have that. Instead, you have the Oregon Hairy Trail story.
I'm really scared right now. Oh my God. Don't want to know. Don't want to know.
Yeah, I mean, my problem is I always date women with self-respect.
You idiots.
I mean, it wasn't always that way, but when when I didn't know they didn't have self-respect, I wasn't dominant enough to know I could do. Now, I would like a nice 3-month relationship with a woman with no self-respect.
Oh, they're out there.
Yes, I know. The wife needs to take a hiatus.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how you find the ones with daddy issues, but there's the fresh.
I think you start at the strip club. I think that's a good place to start.
Yeah, on the pole.
But I mean, Joe found one at a comedy gig.
On a pole?
No.
Oh,
Joe was the dancing monkey on the pole.
Wow.
Yes. You're not shaking your ass enough. You call those tatas?
Well, I hope she wasn't yanking you on stage.
Yeah, listen, again.
Yeah, I was like the strip club. All right, there. Let's bring Amber up to the stage now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Bertha. We have Amber coming up to the stage. Because apparently Bertha says things that the manager doesn't like.
Bertha does things the manager doesn't like.
Like Joe could have had really good stories.
Oh, yeah, he could have. I mean, maybe he does.
And instead, all he has is 2 women that are disappointed in him. And that's what he got. And he doesn't have really good stories.
Isn't that every man's final story?
Like this was his chance to be Baby Kumia. With Kumi, there's usually a baby involved. This was his chance. This was his chance to live out, like the knockoff brand. When you go to the supermarket and you can't afford the Fritos, so you get the ShopRite brand corn chips. That could have been Joe in relationship and sexcapades.
You could have at least banged a bunch of goth girls. Yeah. I mean, come on.
Like this was
so wrong.
Like Joe fucked up his foreseeable future for nothing. For nothing. Not even a damn good story at poker night. Not even a damn good story at the diner with the comics. Well, I was seeing this one chick and we did this, that, and the other thing. No. Instead, we're like, oh, I think she's lying to me and she's not responding. And she's staying in my house and I'm making her pay for food when I go to the dollar store. It was the saddest sexcapades ever. You made dating a girl 30 years your junior sad. And not the way Pip considers it sad because she's all judgy, but like sad because this is really sad.
I knew that was being used in a way, so I couldn't make a margin on this.
You were being used in a way, which is why you used back, and you could have had a really good story. That's the thing.
I knew I was being used, and I used back. Yes, I did.
No, yeah, but you used it. How can I make a couple of extra bucks to keep the lights on? What a horrible story.
Oh, Joe, do you have to put on some burn ointment for all the roasting you're getting this evening?
Guys, get this. And then they made her kick in $25 for groceries. So hot. Jesus Christ. Like if he could have just had the dollar steakums and sucked it up, he could have had some really good stories. Like, yeah, the one time the MC's on and I'm getting my dick sucked right before I go on stage. I mean, there you go. I come up my fly undone. There's a good story. It says like, no, right before I went up, I told her, you're just not good at this. You should stop now. I mean, it was just the saddest stories.
Well, wait, what was she doing that made him say you're just not good at
Comedy.
this stuff?
Comedy.
Oh, that's not what I thought she was mad at. Okay.
No, he's real. I can't believe Comey hasn't like pulled you aside and go, what's wrong with you?
You're talking from a man who had a traffic reporter hiding in his closet. Had a Canadian girl hiding in his closet while a traffic reporter came in, all pissed off, and then took the fucking Escalade for 3 hours.
Yes, and you couldn't even do half of that. You could have had the like I said, it could have been like the knockoff porn. Yeah, like what they do the knockoff porn of like the famous movies like Star Wars and everything.
Yeah,
like where like Princess Leia is like Princess Leia but a little jacked up. Like Carrie Fisher, but the hair buns are askew. That could have been you.
Princess Leia.
Yeah, exactly. You could have been Ham Solo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he could have come to this show.
Darth invade her.
Yes, she gets it. You could have come to this show after all this happened, knowing you're going to get your ass chewed out because that's going to happen no matter what.
That's a normal Tuesday.
Yeah, with great fucking stories. You go, listen, guys. I know when this show ends, there's going to be an angry text, an angry phone call. But as long as we're going to go down that path, can I just tell you? And you would have been a hero, a goddamn hero.
And a lonely one.
You're still lonely. You're still lonely, but at least you could go. At least we could go. Worth it. That's all you want to do. Like if you're gonna do something stupid, which you're gonna do, if your name is Joe, if you're gonna do something stupid, at least at the end of it, go. Worth it. That's why this goes back, and then we really have to take the break to an argument I made many years on this show. If you're gonna cheat, you gotta cheat up. If your significant other's a 5, you can't be cheating with a 3. No. You gotta at least go 7, 8, 9, 10.
You have to cheat up, or else what do you do?
You're right. It's not worth it to cheat down for what?
For what?
Stand by that. Yeah. That's why I'm nobody's ever hall pass. Nobody wants to cheat down. These are smart women.
They know you're dangerous.
And the other way I'm up, it's like Quasimodo and then me. I get it.
Don't go around with him. He said something about pizza to me one time. No, don't do that.
But you let him eat you out? No, he's got foam toothpaste around his mouth all the time. It's gonna burn.
Oh, and he's done, he goes, yeah. I love that.
All right, let's take our first break. On the break, we got new music from Pat Donnelly with Seeing Your Face Again, and you can learn more at fluttertone.com. We got new music from John Koinman with Find That Girl, and you can learn more at Creative and Dreams Music Network.com, and then we'll do some scammers with Jenny. See your face again. This break is 6 minutes.
Okay. Poor Joey didn't know he was coming on and trying to get roasted to death.
What I'd say makes perfect sense. Like if you're gonna get in trouble,
earn it.
Yeah, have a story. Have a story.
Yeah.
No, bad news is coming, but before that happens,
I'm eating out on this story for days, weeks, months. Yeah.
Will you tell me once more the things that you say? The words that you left with me locked inside my head. The night when you laid with me, your hands beat so tight. Be in your face again as the cold as the night. The darkness of night time is turned into light. My head held so high by the face of it glow. Not by the wayside with no where to go. Show me the road today. I don't wanna stay. I just wanna go again. Just one more day. I'm probably about to cry. I'm not alive. Seeing your face again and landing back home. The road that I follow is no longer alone.
If I do say so myself, that was really funny.
What's that?
That segment.
What we do sometimes. Nice when that happens.
Yeah. Except when I had to spit up my coffee. Oh my God.
Yeah, Joe got you.
It got me good. I really cannot understand where the circle came from. It wasn't there this morning. Like, what the heck is that? It feels different.
I got some leads, I got some names. All my friends say that I'm insane. That's right. Find that girl.
Sure.
I'm gonna find that girl. Oh, let you get her. Find that girl. I never thought that just one night, just one kiss could change my life.
Yeah, all that trouble and get nothing accomplished.
Find that girl.
Well, you did get something accomplished, but not as much as you wish you did. I've been trying to get the new COVID shot for ages, and there were I just wanted to go to CVS and get it over with, but they were always booked when I went in there. I'm like, so I was like, I'll get back to it. I'll get back to it. Today I went over there to pick something up, and I looked at the Minute Clinic, and the lady's just sitting there bored. So I was like, can I get a shot? And she's like, yeah. I got that done at lunchtime. Yeah.
Find that girl. I'm gonna find that girl. Gonna make her smile. To get the turn. Find that girl. Gonna change her life. Alright. Find that girl. Gonna change her life.
That's a good tune.
Yeah, I like that one.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
This is Davins Den. It's Davins Den.
And we are back. You are listening to Davins Den. Thank you for hanging out with us. We killed 1 million boners in segment 1. Really,
You're welcome.
Just terrible, terrible. It's like anti-sexy. Although Pip did turn it on for a few seconds. Like, oh, she might be a good whore on the phone. But okay. All right, so let's do some. Speaking of whores, Jenny is not a whore. Unfortunately, that's my scammer.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I think it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I like a good whorish. I like a good whorish scammer. Is that wrong?
No.
No.
That makes it fun.
It does make it fun. All right, let's do some scammers.
Alrighty.
I don't know where Joe is.
Don't make it bigger. We really do have to replace this. Oh my God.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, no.
What are you talking about? It's authentic. All right, now when we last left, it seemed like they've been fake Davin and Jenny have been cozying up a little bit, but Jenny got confused about her family, as you'll recall.
Yeah, she was not really sure who are the members of your family. Who's in your family? Do you have a sister or not? Who?
Yeah, like she said she had a family, but then she didn't have a family, and fake Davin called her on it, and she got like pissy at me.
Yeah, like how dare you call me out?
How dare you call me out on my bullshit? So let's pick up with October 18th of 2022. She goes morning at 10:26. I say good morning, ask her how she is. She goes, all is well. I just arrived at the company. The company.
The company.
Yeah.
What company?
Well, the one where she works.
Oh yeah, that's right. As a financial advisor.
I go, nice. I'm glad you're well. Are we cool with accepting each other with all of our quirks, weirdness, and idiosyncrasies? By the way, I like seeing a message from you in the morning. It feels nice. And it does feel nice when you get a nice message from a scammer to start your day.
Can I stop you for a second? Usually with stockbrokers and lawyers, you usually say you arrived at the firm. Usually not at the company. You know what I'm saying? That's stockbrokers or lawyers look like, well, I arrived, I'm at the firm now, or arrived at the firm. I don't know the company.
Would financial advisors or brokers, would they call it a firm? I mean, that sounds like a lawyer thing. Well, do even stockbrokers say that? I'm not sure.
Maybe if it's a high end house.
Okay, we'll have to double back on that.
Don't know if that's really a red flag, maybe a magenta flag.
I mean, they all kind of add together, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you're distrustful and cynical.
Welcome to meeting me and show, distrustful and cynical.
She goes, thank you. I hope to hear from you too. What are your plans for today? I go, I have some meetings and writing to do. You did not say yes to the acceptance thing. We have established I am very weird. I contend you are too. Let's run with it. What are your plans for the day? Have you used your new purse yet? Remember, she bought a new purse.
Yes.
She goes, this morning is very calm. Maybe I will go to have afternoon tea with my best friend in the afternoon. I go, that sounds lovely. How long have you been friends? And then I said, I grew up next door to my best friend. She goes, what does this mean, you ask?
I just wanted to know how long you knew your friend. What?
I go, how long have you known your best friend? I told you I have known my best friend my whole life. She goes, 3 years. I go, nice. It's important to have people in your life who make you feel happy. Mm-hmm. Has Tina gotten the hang of what you were teaching her? Who's Tina? Her sister, not her sister.
Her sister, not her sister?
Yeah.
Yes.
She goes, she snatched up the 3-day plan and made a profit of $1,800. They're just giving money away. Only a fool. What am I waiting for?
They're just driving down the road, flinging it out the windows. Why don't you drive behind them at least?
I feel like Jenny James and fake Elon should get together and give both fake Davins a firm wag of the finger.
Absolutely. You're just burning the opportunity.
I am. That's a shame. Mm-hmm. I go, that's awesome. You're a good teacher. You must be proud. She goes, of course. You can also participate. I go, thanks. I appreciate the offer. She goes, yes, you can view the trust scheme fund first and then join. By the way, I'm not sending any money that has the word scheme in it. And trust scheme fund. Trust me, and we'll scheme, and it'll be my fun. I mean, if there's ever an honest bullshit, this is it. If there was ever a tell that this might not be good for your financial interests.
Oh, with the word scheme in it. Oh, we work for the firm of Dewey Cheatham and Howe.
Yeah. We're going to put this in the embezzlement account.
That's good, Joe.
We're going to put this in the laundered cash account.
Really?
Excuse me, I have to go out and launder some money. I go, good to know. Thanks, you're very considerate. She goes, yes, what do you think? That you are nice, of course. I don't think that's what she was thinking.
No, I don't think so.
Thank you, Deb.
She goes, yes, then you first download a trust wallet. I go, good to know. She
Trust wallet? What the hell is a trust wallet?
I think it's related to the scheme trust fund.
That's true.
Well, I mean, they often call
in cryptocurrency where you keep your crypto coins, it's called a wallet. Yeah.
But also, there are normal trust accounts where money is held in trust for someone, so that it does kind of make sense. But I don't trust her, so
she goes, "You seem perfunctory."
She said that?
Yes.
What the hell does that mean?
Well, like just kind of all business.
I was letting Pip have the opportunity to answer. I'm a gentleman. I go, not at all. I appreciate your generosity and your ability. I am Team Jenny 100%.
I don't know what she means.
I must have looked up the word because right now I don't know what it means.
Just like, going through the motions, all business. It's like, but why is she saying that to you? Like she's being all businessy, talking about work stuff.
She goes, I mean, do you want to join in? I go, I want to focus on getting to know you. Maybe in time I will look at it. I have so much going on in my life. I can't add much, but getting to know you is worth it. I hope you're good with that.
Oh, nice dive.
It is.
Nice pivot.
Now, if this was like a real girl that might have an interest in you, she'd go, oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
How do you think she'll handle that, kids?
Not well.
Joe?
I don't think well either.
She goes, I think you're rejecting me. You throw my kindness on the ground and step on it. Wow.
She's taking this harshly.
Yes.
You throw my...
Apparently, I gave her kindness the Hulk Hogan leg drop. I ran off the ropes, I jumped, and I dropped a leg across her torso. That's what I think of your kindness, woman.
Wow, she took that hard.
I go, excuse me?
Yeah.
I go, I'm trying to protect you. I've tried to meet you. Look, if you don't want to be with me, then say it. Don't string me along. I'm all in, but it takes two. She goes, I cheated on you? What do you mean by this? I didn't say that, Jenny.
What the hell? Is she like putting words into the blender and then just like coming out with what she thinks it might mean?
I don't know.
It sounds like it.
She goes, if you think I'm lying to you, there is no need for you to continue communicating with me. Waste everyone's time. Well, that's the bit, stupid.
Trying to waste your time. My time is surely not wasted.
I can't help it if you're not onto it by now. I go, I do not. Why are you saying that? I'm into you. You know that. You said I'm rejecting you. I am not. She goes, I said, let you do a trust plan fund with me, but you didn't respond. Like, this would be such a major turnoff. Yeah. Like, I can't imagine this. Like, how would this work on, like, a real person? Like I really, to please her, I have to do this? Like, she's not good at this, I guess.
This is like, put it in this way. She sells Amway. and she's getting to know you. But in order for you to go on a date, she's got to buy some of their supplements. That's what it feels like.
I go, Jenny, I said maybe in time. I have a bad history with women in finances mixing. Please, if you care about me at all, don't push this now.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, I'm not forcing you. You don't even like doing the same thing with the woman you like right now. I'm sad. So sad. Sad. Apparently she's talking like Trump all of a sudden. I'm sad. So sad. So sad. You could have invested in the beautiful trust scheme fund. Beautiful, such a scheme fund. The best scheme fund. You're not. You're rejecting. So sad.
My sister, not sister, invested and she made a lot of money, but you're a loser.
Loser for rejecting. I rejected you.
You threw my scheme on the ground and stomped on it.
You have Trump delusion syndrome, man. Nah, just seemed good with I'm sad. I'm sad. Are you blue?
You have seasonal affect disorder? What's the matter?
I go, Jenny, I know you are not forcing me. I support you. Money makes things complicated. Yes, I like you. Do you like me? Then she gives me a laughing emoji. You are always reluctant to answer my questions. I don't think I am.
No, I don't think so.
Really, no.
I go, you didn't ask a question. I did. You did not answer my question. See, here's how question marks work. They have a question mark at the end of it. They're called an interrogative sentence.
Yeah, it's like, here you go. I'm asking you, and the way it goes is you answer, and then you can ask me something.
Sure. She goes, you keep rejecting me. I go, stop. I tell you consistently I want a relationship with you. You won't even tell me that you like me. I'd ask you to be my girlfriend right now, but you would say no. So this is anti-rejecting.
Yeah.
She goes, you are very smart. Yeah. All right. So maybe she does. Oh, stop it. We finally have a shred of truth and you shit all over it. You don't know pearls of wisdom when you see it, stupid. Why don't you go skin a cat? Why don't you go do that, stupid?
How dare you, sir? Even in jest.
I go, how smart is it to want a woman who doesn't want him? I feel stupid, actually. She gives me 2 thumbs up.
What does that mean? You're stupid?
I got 2 Fonzies.
Hey.
I go, what does that mean? Are you saying I'm stupid? That's actually what I asked.
That's what but yeah, I mean, that's like what, it sounds like what she's saying. Yeah, easy for me to talk. Stop it. Talk.
So she answers like 3 hours later, which is 1:25 a.m. She goes, you are so brilliant. In which I say, shut up, Joe. Listen to the
woman. Did you write in there, shut up, Joe?
She goes, you are so brilliant. That's why I said, shut up, Joe. You missed your cue to dummy up and stifle it.
It's your
I really didn't hear what you said.
It's your turn to discuss, Joe, tonight.
I go, why do you say that? She goes, no, good night. I go, are you making fun of me? Then we go to Thursday, October 20th. I go, good morning. I hope you're well. Things have gone upside down between us. Do you want us to try and fix this, or do you want to part ways?
Wow.
No, that was me.
Calling her bluff.
Yeah, we got to keep this bit going, stupid. I'm crestfallen.
Yeah.
So that was the end of Google Gmail chat. I think she probably got deleted off there.
Oh.
So then we go back to Instagrams. October 21st, 2022, the next day. I go, can we please talk, Jenny?
Yeah.
She goes, of course. I go, I'm sorry about what's been going on between us. Are you there? She goes, yep. She goes, why are you sorry? I go, it's hard to say. I just felt things were not right with us. Can we resume talking frequently? I really enjoyed our conversations and your outlook on life, and I really like you.
And I really want to keep you very busy and away from other people that you might scam.
Yes, but she does really have me on the defensive right now.
Yeah.
I'm having to kiss some Asian ass. I'm having to kiss, because she's Asian.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm having to kiss some Asian ass. And as anybody knows, if you kiss Asian ass, you just go straight down. It's very flat.
Jesus.
What?
Nothing.
What is that? What that? I'll find. I guess I'll host that Saturday Night Live in 5 years. Joe, do me a favor. Send this clip to Lauren Michaels.
No.
Be on there.
Yeah, no, we won't.
Send it, and then I could be a right-wing hero.
Bite your tongue.
Doesn't take much. It really doesn't. She goes, yes, but I think our outlook on life is different. You now choose the easy life, and I am an adventurous woman. I don't think she's adventurous.
Because she
Invest money?
made investments?
That's not adventurous.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's, bungee jumping. What are you talking about, lady?
Tell Joe's girl you've been hanging out with the cat within close hitting range.
Oh.
That's adventurous.
Yeah.
That's taking your life into your own hands. Let's go, woman.
That's jogging around the target range.
Yeah, sure. You say you're doing that, now I'm intrigued. How's this going to turn out? We know.
Oh, God. I had a couple of moments saying that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I go, not at all. My career is anything but the easy path. I left the easy path to pursue my dreams. We're a lot alike. And where we differ, maybe we can learn from each other and grow better together. She goes, yes, of course, we can learn from each other. But when I'm sharing my best stuff, you turn a blind eye.
What's her best stuff?
I don't know. Would anybody really be this offended if they didn't want to invest with you?
What was that last line?
Like, she feels rejected because she feels her best stuff is the trust scheme fund, and I'm rejecting her.
Yeah, because it's called a trust scheme.
Yeah.
You better go back to marketing with that.
I want to run this one back up the flagpole.
The like teenage runaway account.
The lose your shirts fund.
The street life savings gone. Maybe that was the best shirt.
And you know what they came up with that and go, yeah, this is good. Like they go, yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
Let's put these three words together.
Put the word scheme in there.
Scheme. Which tells you they don't know what the word scheme means.
No.
Yeah.
Let's put up our candidate.
They're going, excuse me, scheme. Have you ever watched The Honeymooners? All right, yeah, you don't want to.
Excuse me. Yes, are you who I talk to open up a shenanigans account?
Go right over here.
Well, if I give you all my money, will you light it on fire? Because that's really what I'm interested in.
You want something? You go to the bank and we have pictures like a couple or somebody like holding the card. They're all happy. You just watch people with slots and shots.
Oh yeah, no, the real people in banks are scary.
Yeah, right.
She goes, you turn a blind eye. I go, not at all. She goes, this makes me a little frustrated. And I say, excellent.
Oh, good.
That's the bit, stupid. I go, I get frustrated too. However, in my heart, I know you are worth it. And I want us to each other. I think I want us to know each other better. It's hard via text. When you look into my eyes, you will see the man I am. And I think you will like it. To understand each other better. That's what I want to say. She goes, you can tell what a person is like from words. Yeah, you don't know how to use them, so I'm thinking you're a scammer. How about that trust scheme fund? I knew a lot about from those words.
Yes, let's put up our candidate, carpetbagger.
Yeah. I go, I'm telling you to give us a chance because I value and respect you. I'm actually asking, but I went with tell for consistency.
Yeah.
She goes, of course I can give you a chance. It depends on how you choose. I go, I'm choosing you. Do you choose me? She goes, we still need to know more because only with such feelings can we learn longer. Kiss a little longer. Scheme a little longer.
Wait, please say that again.
She goes, we still need to know more because only with such feelings can we learn longer.
Can we learn?
Why aren't you judging from her words?
I'm sorry, I can't understand her words. I'm having trouble.
The words are ridiculous.
Thank you. I'm like, that's the worst philosophical statement I've ever heard.
You know what? Ann Jackson understands.
Gosh. She understands.
Mr. Allen.
Aw, Anne.
Every so often I check my emails to see if she's
Ever, like...
Yeah, it never has. I'm assuming she died in COVID.
When did we end that saga? Like 5 years ago?
It was before COVID, I think, right?
Yeah.
It had to be at least 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And we did that bit for years.
Years, Ann Jackson.
Years. So-called radio show.
Oh, she was so brutal.
I'm sure she did.
He did.
Goddamn coffee on the console.
Oh, gosh, she was funny.
Unintentionally, but yes.
Yes.
I go, that's fair. We are different people from different worlds, but I hope we can grow together and make each other stronger and better. She goes, yes, before becoming strong, we become strong. We must change something about our status quo. We can never stay in one place.
Oh, I see.
I go, as long as we move forward together, joined in love and respect, then I am ready and willing for an adventure with Jenny. She goes, yes, we can move forward in love and respect. I go, good, I'm very happy. What have you been doing the past few days? She goes, yes, I've been checking Bitcoin and Ethereum movements these days, and I'm ready to put some in. Oh, Pip, can you give me the hot voice again? I'm turned on.
Ethereum.
She's checking on cryptocurrency, stupid.
Ethereum movements.
You know what? You can call me stupid on that. I know no shit about cryptocurrency.
And you proved it. We appreciate that.
I don't know either. And I was like,
damn thing.
Movements? What? Does it dance?
I go, you feel will rise soon? She goes, I believe the price will double by the end of this year. I go, wow, that's a big statement. Crypto has been under a lot of pressure downward for quite some time.
Look at you knowing stuff.
I know shit. She goes, do you know 2018? Not personally.
Do I remember the whole year?
We met for about a year.
I'm friends with 2019 and 2017 who are very close to 2018. But
very good show. Oh, that's funny.
She goes, do you know 2018 has also been under downward pressure? But what about the result? In the end, the unit price soared to more than 60,000 US dollars. I go, sure. But then crypto was unknown to most. Also, with global inflation, many don't have the funds to invest. Your position is very aggressive. I hope you win big with it.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So she has to be impressed that you know some stuff.
Or dismayed.
Yeah, maybe that's a little bit frightening because you might have some knowledge that would keep her from being able to really get over.
Yes.
And you know what? So if she feels that he knows his stuff, what's really her incentive to stay? Because if she's lying about everything, I mean, really, would you want to be called on the carpet every 5 minutes?
You do it every week, Joe. You're still here all these years.
He's got a really good point.
And off the air, too.
Yeah, exactly. So you just made my point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maybe she's waiting for a gig. Maybe Jenny's hoping for a spot. Maybe Jenny wants a restaurant spot. I don't know.
She's only been in for how long? A couple months,
Yeah.
maybe a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Joe, how long have we been doing?
Exactly. How dare you judge her? She goes, we are just analyzing the market. This is the reality of society. I go, I think it's very interesting. Now we'll check every day and root for it to go up so that you can be proven correct. What do you think of Tether? A friend of mine really likes it. I don't know if she bought it, though. I guess Tether was another coin.
Oh, okay. I was thinking jump rope. I don't know what that means. Tether.
Yeah.
She goes, you are behaving like this. It's like having a cake. Actually, you want to eat it, but you keep watching other people eat cake. That's not an answer to my question.
No, it's not at all.
I go, that's very judgmental of you. And she liked that statement.
She liked that.
Yes. She goes, do you remember the crypto trust fund I told you about earlier that is purchased with US dollars and Tether? US dollars and are 1-to-1. It is currency that has no risk at all. I go, some people want to eat cake, but I can't because they are allergic to it. She liked that statement too.
She's hard ass.
She goes, okay. I go, okay. She goes, you were right, but there seems to be no one in the world who is not short of money. I go, Elon Musk seems to have enough for all of us, LOL. She likes that statement. She goes, you speak of Musk. I can tell you, even Musk has 1.5 billion Bitcoin. Also, his Tesla had previously stored some Bitcoin and a huge number. Such a smart one is bullish on Bitcoin. That proves that Bitcoin is valuable. I go, he was bullish on Dogecoin, and that went into the toilet, dear.
Yes.
What the hell does that have to do with my statement?
I know, really. And it's like he liked fake coins with little dogs on them.
Yeah, it's like she's like, at this point, you wonder what she's thinking. I'm giving it back to her.
Yeah.
It's like, enough with your nonsense.
Yeah, it's like, I do know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
and I know that you're full of it.
Yes. She liked that statement, too. She goes, we want to invest in mainstream currencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum. I go, I think at one point Doge was third behind them. It was quite popular for a bit. She liked that. So I'm showing I know what the fuck I'm talking about. She goes, personally, I don't like those small coins. I go, I understand. Just goes to show we don't always have to follow Elon.
So you like Ralph Sermon, you know, I got on it because I'm talking about? I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about, Norton. We were just there, Ralph. Don't you worry, Norton. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
She goes, you can also buy some USDT. I don't know what that is, to buy a trust fund and already steady income. I go, good to know. I go, do you have plans for the weekend? She goes, you go to download a Coinbase first. I'm not sure right now. I go, reading anything good? She likes that statement. She goes, what? I go, we discussed books in the past. It was a passion we shared. Are you there? She goes, of course. What's wrong? I go, nothing. I asked you about books and you didn't respond. She goes, you didn't respond when I asked you. And she gives me 2 laughing emojis. I go, what'd you ask me? I just saw what? To which I responded. She goes, I let you download Coinbase. I go, okay. Your profile says you're a blogger. May I read your blog? She goes, let me know when the download is complete. I go, is that all you want with me? And she gives me a bunch of question marks. I go, I know about the
Blogger?
No, she said she's a blogger. So I asked to read her blog. Like on her profile, it says she's a blogger. But she doesn't want me to read her blog.
Apparently not.
You're going to proofread it for spelling mistakes like you did with Joe's, and I don't want that. I go, I know about the download. What I want to know is more about Jenny. But you can send me a link and tell me how it works. But I want to know about you. Go, why'd you stop talking? She goes, Coinbase, this is an exchange. What do you need to understand? I go, how it works if I download this? Then she doesn't respond. I go, oh, righty then. She goes, after you download it, I will teach you how to use it. I go, and you want me to invest in your trust? So what happens is you put this money in their app and their thing, and then they steal it. Like they might fatten you up for a little while. You might think you're having gains, but very that's what's cool.
You put your money in our app, then we steal it.
Yes, that's what it is. That's what the scam is.
It's the Hansel and Gretel model.
Yeah, right.
That's what the scam is. And they show you, go, oh, wow, I'm really making money. God forbid you try to get any of the money out. Sometimes they'll let you take some out. But you start going, wow, I'm making money. So you throw more money at it. And then when you throw enough money at it, bye-bye. It's gone, they're gone. You got nothing. You've lost it all.
You keep eating all that cookies and cake, and then once you're fatten enough, the witch is going to eat you. Oh, I'm sorry. I got lost in which story we're talking about.
Yes. I go, and you want me to invest in your trust? She goes, Coinbase. This is a program for buying and selling cryptocurrencies. I go, okay, and what of us? You seem extremely focused on Coinbase, not so focused on getting to know each other. She goes, not real. I go, what is not real? She goes, I pay attention to both. I go, which is more important to you? She goes, what do you mean? I go, me downloading Coinbase or us getting to know each other? She goes, we will do both. I think we already know each other pretty well, don't we?
No. No.
No, Pip wants more.
You don't know each other at all.
I go, you told me we need to know each other better for a relationship. I'm trying to learn about you, but today you are extremely focused on crypto. And she gives me like an ellipsis. I go, what's that mean? She goes, no. I go, I'm more interested in you and spending time together like we discussed. I'm not sure you feel the same. She goes, yes. I go, yes, but you feel more interested in being together, or yes, you are more interested in me getting this app. She goes, I'm more interested in you, but I want to do something more meaningful with you. You know, nothing says meaningful like investing in cryptocurrencies. Can we take our really fake relationships and invest in some really fake coins? Can we do that? And a really fake wallet? And then have you really lose all your money? Because that's love, kids.
You're missing the whole point. Ethereum is hot.
It is hot. I go, I want that too, but I want to do something with you that neither of us has done before. Something that is ours. That doesn't mean I don't want to enter into your financial world with you. It just means I want something new for both of us first. She goes, what do you want to do? I go, I'm not sure. I want it to be something we've never done. You like cooking, right? She goes, yes. I go, do you know what a chef's table is? She goes, what's wrong? I go, nothing. Why do you think something's wrong? I'm happy to be chatting with you. She goes, no, I just don't understand why you're asking this all of a sudden. I'm also happy to chat with you. I go, because I'm thinking of a new experience for us, hon. She goes, what you up to?
Why are you changing the subject? Because I want to talk to you about something besides this infernal cryptocurrency and to get to know you. And it's like, why is that a problem?
Yeah.
Pain in the ass.
She really is.
Ah.
Let's see. I almost feel like, what would you like me to do? What you up to? Should we go for a couple more minutes or stop? I mean, because I'm in the middle of the day. What do you want to do?
Finish the day.
All right, finish the day. I go, do you know what a chef's table is? I go, up to sweeping you off your feet if you let me. She goes, what would you like me to do? I go, I want us to have an experience together. She goes, you speak very strangely. I don't even know what you mean. Experience cooking together at the chef's table? I go, okay. A chef's table is the kitchen is the table in the kitchen where only one party, ours, gets to watch them cook and serve us. Some of the best restaurants have it. It is quite exclusive. She goes, yes, it'll be very interesting. I go, good. That will be perfect for us then. See, I want you to be happy. I know there are language issues, but my intentions are pure, Jenny. She goes, I know what you mean. Yes, I never had such an experience, and you've got it right. I go, I never have, but I want to with you. She goes, it sounds too romantic. I go, do you like romance? She goes, of course, every woman loves romance. I go, may I romance you? She goes, I like to be conquered. I like to conquer too.
Whoa!
I like to be conquered and want to have a relationship with me. You need to conquer me with your strength.
I sense a pizza coming into this.
Bend over, woman. All the toppings.
I'm conquering you with my stuffed crust.
I'm gonna give you the curry should've. It'll be quick and end badly, but it'll be a great story. The curry should've. It's my favorite pizza. I go, I can romance you and be quite strong, I assure you. She goes, I trust you, but I need to see you in action. Love is not just talk. Yes, it is. I go, when I fly to LA and take you to the chef's table, you will see the action. And how will I know you want me? She goes, so you won't take any action before this? Laughing emoji. I go, do you have something in mind that is new for us that we can experience together? She goes, of course, Ken. I go, I'm listening. She goes, yes, we can experience all new things. I am a person who likes to try new things because only in this way can I learn more. We cannot be the frog in the well.
Can't be the frog in the well?
Yes, Joe, and don't act like you don't know what that means.
Look at the frog in the wall.
The frog in the well. See, this is the stuff. This is the stuff that screws them over because they don't understand our culture well enough to know that when they bring up their cultural stuff, it doesn't ring true to us. It's like if you start talking about, I don't know, Hansel and Gretel, and she's like, what's that mean? It's like, yes, every American has heard these stories, but the frog in the well, what the hell is she talking about?
Well, I say, agreed.
No, you don't. You just.
I did. I agreed. Okay. She goes, yes. So this is one of the reasons why I recommend a trust plan to you. You can also get some stable and risk-free income from it. I go, not romantic. She gives me a thumbs up. She goes, I have nothing to say. I go, I say yes to my date with you. She goes, why? I go, okay, you're not into me. I get it. I won't beg. She laughs. She goes, I told you at the beginning that I am very cautious about love. You just said a few words and let me date you. What do you take me for? A scammer.
By the way, the frog in the well is a Chinese story.
Okay. I go, I think me flying across the country shows my sincerity. She goes, this doesn't indicate anything. Well, that would, though.
Yeah, that would, though.
I go, only the trust that you sell does? She goes, I don't sell trust. It's my personal investment. I always recommend good advice to my friends. Thank you for looking up to me so much. That's what Jeff says to me on every car ride.
Right.
Yes. Must one take your advice to be looked at highly by you? She goes, no, this is up to you. I go, and how do you look at me? She goes, I consider you my friend. That's why I'll show you what I'm most proud of. I go, but you do not consider me worthy of more than a friend. She goes, I don't think so. It's just what you think. I go, so I'm correct? She goes, no, it seems to me that your thinking is wrong. I go, I've told you plainly I wanted to pursue a relationship with you. I've come up with a lovely first date. I volunteered to fly across the country, yet you say I am just words. She goes, of course we can eat together. I go, I'm not taking you to McDonald's. I'm trying to show you I'm serious about you and being us. She goes, I can meet you and have dinner with you. I go, good. She smiles. I go, that was the hardest I ever had at work to buy someone a meal. She goes, but I don't think a meal can buy me. I go, I don't want to buy you. I want us to get to know each other. You can't be bought. She goes, of course, you can do that. I go, that's all I ask, Jenny. And maybe we'll want to come to the Bahamas with me in time. She goes, yes. I go to the Bahamas with you when we know each other enough. I go, good. I go, what type of food's your favorite? She goes, I'm a foodie. So I like a lot of food. I know, but I'm trying to figure out where we should go. She goes, a French restaurant would be romantic. I go, she goes, right. By the way, have you downloaded Coinbase yet?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I got the point of what she meant by the frog in the well. This old Chinese fable compares a frog who lives in a deep well to a sea turtle living in a vast eastern ocean. The frog lives happily in the well. He thinks the well is the whole world until the sea turtle tells him about the vast ocean. So she's comparing you, the frog that lives in the well, and you think that's the whole world, with her vast experience. She wants you to be a sea turtle.
Yeah, but she's really not giving us vast experience.
No, but
she's just saying download the app.
Yeah, but she's saying jump out of your comfort zone because you don't understand that you're just in a well and you think that's the whole world. I'm trying to give you my world, which is much bigger.
Yeah, but I like my well.
I like mine too. I like the barrel, but
yeah.
What's accounting for taste?
I'll find a French restaurant and I tell her I haven't downloaded it yet. She goes, then you can download it now and I will teach you how to use it tomorrow. I go, Coinbase app? She goes, yes. I could probably learn how to use it without you wasting your time. She goes, of course, you can do this. I go, okay. And that's where we will end.
She's a federal case.
Yeah.
Just trying to get her to agree that she would like to go out to eat. It's like, oh, mother of God, why do you have to make this so difficult? If this was real,
there's the line between being, trying to make a pitch for a financial venture and then bringing it personal. And it was almost like the one that he had last year, where he was bringing that person in. But this person is taking the bait too, reluctantly, but taking the bait.
And that's how you know it's realistic. Reluctantly.
You see where he reels her in, and then she just runs back out to run out more line.
Yeah.
So it's we'll see where it goes.
Not going well, kids.
No, this is not. She is not warm and fuzzy at all.
No, this one's strictly business.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
But we've kept her going for a while, though.
I'll say. And although she thinks she's like hot stuff, she's like, yeah, you're stupid. Big thumbs up. But she's like, no, actually, I'm on to you. You're quite stupid.
Yes, well, that's the irony.
Yes, I like that.
We would like to thank Sensei Russ Ferdico for his continued support. Thank you, Russ. Got to get you in here soon.
Thank you, Russ.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Russ. Thank you very much. Portobello, Bergen County, New Jersey's most exclusive fine dining Italian restaurant, and a Tuscan villa setting will make you feel like you've been transported to the old country. Every dish prepared with care and attention to detail, and the Portobello chefs happy to cater to any dietary need. That's treat every visit is not just a meal, but an experience. Portobello is open for lunch and dinner Monday through Saturday, and on Sunday, Portobello features a sumptuous brunch in addition to the dinner menu, which is available all day. Friday and Saturday nights, Portobello features live entertainment starting at 9 p.m. Portobello Banquets, now that's your destination for that special event. Sweet 16, wedding, office party, anything that has to impress. And their professional staff will ensure that your event will not be just an occasion, but a memory. Portobello Banquets also hosts the popular comedy night throughout the year, which is produced by our pals Davin of Side Splitting Productions. We have a great show coming up Friday, March 15th. We got Eric McMahon, John Conti, Debbie Baza. Great show. Dial 201-337-8990, extension 2. Dial now. The tickets are going quick. It's going to be a great night. Don't miss it. Experience all the Portobello has to offer. 175 Ramapo Valley Road, Oakland, New Jersey. Learn more. Give them a call, 201-337-8990. That is 201-337-8990. Or visit their website, portobellonj.com. You deserve the best. You deserve Portobello.
You're right over there?
No, I just made the read. Holy cow.
Not really sure if you did make the read. Jesus Christ.
It's like, what was that?
I coughed the read and the read won. It's a shame when we lose a co-host during a show.
I know.
Man down. Man down. He died in action. You did. You did.
Somebody else jump on the mic. Take over. I'll do the resuscitation.
That's the live Agati, old Joe. All right. Side Splitting Productions for all your comedy needs. SidesplittingProductions.com or give us a call 551-404-3094.
You need one of those old timey, like.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Joe, you got anything?
Yeah, this Friday I will be March 1st. I will be at the Dojo of Comedy at Kids Comedy Club. I'm going to be there with No Filter Paul, John On Edge, Dave Hodge. Going to be a great show. Go to NorthJerseyComedy.com. Going to be 8 p.m. doors, 9 o'clock show, 231 Speedwell Avenue in Morris Plains. It's going to be a great night, so come out. It's going to be this Friday, March 1st.
You ever wonder how these guys come up with their nicknames for themselves?
I like that no filter. What is it? No filter, Paul.
Yeah.
Well, Paul's been that way because he was no filter Paul on Opie and Anthony, so that name has a little bit of recognition.
I understand.
But some other guys name themselves. I don't know.
Like Foot. No.
Where'd that come from?
Yes. Yes. You classed it up. We didn't think you were a sprinter, sir. All right. Wednesday, February 28th, Side Spinning Productions presents a live comedy in Hallworth at Andiamo. Starring Chris Roach. He's your headliner. For tickets, call 201-384-1551. Friday, March 1st and 2nd. I'll be in Gaithersburg, Maryland at Give a Hoot Comedy Club. For tickets, go to giveahootcomedy.com. When we come back, what's the proper age to leave your child on a plane? And many other things. On the break, we got new music from GPU with Cigarette After. You can learn more about them at khb-music.de. Also, new music from Alea with Restless. You can learn more about Alea at deucemusic.com. We'll be right back. 5 minutes. No. I don't have time. Yes.
While many people find smoking a cigarette to be a pleasurable experience, it is important to know that smoking is a highly addictive and harmful habit that can lead to a wide range of health problems.
Passing by, see lights, didn't mention your name. You crossed my mind, starting to forget okay. I'm tired, everything I tried to stop. I think I'm done. She don't keep down. Trying to remember my own way back. She don't keep down. Trying to remember my own way back. Think it's time for change of heart. I must have lost my mind. I'm exhausted from this life. Don't be surprised. Trying to reach the highest tops. I'm losing time. But I'm spinning around the clock while I'm around. She don't
Got the clock ready?
Yep.
What?
No, I'm just talking to myself.
Okay. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
10 minutes. There we go.
It's Wrecking Ball Radio.
Shut up and entertain. There's no rules. There's no rules.
Holy it's amazing.
I see our sarcasm and nastiness grow.
It's Davins Den.
Good evening, everybody. You are listening to Davins Den. Yes, Davins Den, the show that is better than being a Republican politician getting drilled on the new Alabama Ivy Court decision. Very uncomfortable. Very awkward answers. You can watch us on. Never mind. Anyway, you can watch the podcast. That's what you can do.
Yes.
On DavinComedy.com. All right. Davin Rosenblatt. I'm joined by Joe Curry. Hello, Joe.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Fantabulous. I'm Pip Helix. Hello, Pip.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, it's just like the first hour. All right, on the show, Turbulent Air. A 6-year-old is put on a flight and gets misplaced.
Where did I put my baby?
No, it's not a baby, but it's a 6-year-old.
Little kid.
How people feel about pooping around love interests. Gonna delve into that. Gonna roll up our sleeves and get into the poop. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, bring gloves.
And Alabama courts sent a cold shell into in vitro fertilization and scammers with fake Elon Musk. But the first thing we will do to kick us off is we will do some turbulent air. That's what we will do. As soon as I find it, there we go. Oh, my eyes. My eyes adore you.
Oh, my back.
This is Davin speaking. Look to your right, you'll see a beautiful serene river. To your left, majestic mountains. Straight ahead, it seems like we have a big red cloud. We're going to need you to fasten your seatbelts, folks, because it looks like we're in for a turbulent flight.
So this was actually a really big story a couple of months ago. Not that long ago, but we just didn't get around to it. So we got it now. An unaccompanied 6-year-old child flying on Spirit Airlines to visit his grandmother in Fort Myers, Florida, was instead put on a flight to Orlando. In an emailed statement to CNN, Spirit Airlines apologized to the family, my bad, saying the child was supposed to fly from Philadelphia International Airport to Southwest Florida International Airport in Fort Myers. Instead, Spirit Airlines said the child was incorrectly boarded on a plane. Like luggage.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta, every time you drop a kid off, you gotta get your tag, your little kid tag. The child was always under the care and supervision of a Spirit team member. Yay! We lost another one. And as soon as we discovered the error, we took the immediate steps to communicate with the family and reconnect, the airline said. Can you imagine that? Yeah, your kid. Might have noticed kid didn't arrive.
Do you have any others?
Yeah, how attached were you to him? Because we can send him tomorrow to you.
In December, do you find he's often on the naughty list?
He is on the naughty list. Let's see. So CNN affiliate Wink TV spoke to Maria Ramos, a woman who identified the child as her 6-year-old grandson. After the plane he was initially supposed to be on landed, and her grandson wasn't on it. Panic set in for Ramos.
Yeah.
She probably thought that Governor Abbott from Texas was sending the kid up to Massachusetts. It's probably her city. Probably thought the little kid was incorrectly sent to a sanctuary city.
They offered him a good job.
little lettuce picker. Ramos told Wink TV, terrible name by the way.
Yeah.
She got a call from her grandson after he landed in Orlando, and they made the drive of almost 160 miles from Fort Myers to pick up the child. The airline offered to reimburse them the drive. Well, we got tolls and gas. You good?
Wow. Yeah, thanks.
Spirit Airlines did not address how the mistake occurred, but said they take safety and responsibility of transporting all of our guests seriously and are conducting an internal investigation. We apologize to the family for this experience.
Unbelievable.
First of all, I'm sorry. You can't be sending 6-year-olds unaccompanied by a guardian or a loved one on a plane. I'm
I
sorry.
was thinking the same thing when I read the story. I mean, if the kid is 6 years old, who puts the kid on the plane? I don't care if there's going to be, somebody watching them. I mean, you can't trust, like I said before, you can't trust your luggage on the plane. You're going to put your kid on there?
Well, to be fair, depending on the kid, depending on the luggage might be worth going.
Oh, wow. Depends on what's in it.
Well, what's in the kid?
Yeah. I don't know. Blood, guts.
Yeah, like I feel like when they covered the story, like this fact was like glossed over. Like nobody wants to shame the parents. I'll shame the parents or the grandparents, whoever this is. I mean, listen, I know flying's expensive. Then you know what? You can't fly. I'm sorry.
Well, the thing is that usually what they'll do is they'll say that they'll bring the child to sit up front with the flight staff. Don't they have jobs to do?
Would you like to sit on the pilot's lap?
Have you watched any Gladiator movies?
See your grown man naked, Jimmy.
Would you like to come to the cockpit?
Oh, please. We're not going to be allowed near any schools anymore if we keep this up.
This is your captain speaking. If you look over your left, you'll see little Jimmy playing tag. You might have opened up one of the planes by mistake, but it's okay because his parents are too cheap to buy a ticket. I mean, look, here's the policy. No, that's the policy. No, not everybody gets to fly. It's a privilege. It's not a right. If you can't afford the other ticket, I'm sorry.
It seems wild to me that you would have a small child, a 6-year-old. Now, I mean, even the best child is, going to like lose their marbles after so many hours cooped up, and they're going to want to run up and down the aisles. Who's controlling that, first of all, even if in the best of circumstances? But the second thing is, what if they put your kid on the wrong plane?
Yeah.
Well, they're deeply concerned.
Oh, are they? Oh.
I like. No, we'll get gas and tolls. We're good. You got SunPass, right? That saves a couple of shekels.
We lost your kid, but we can offer some thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. You know what? You're going to have to pull over for a tank of gas anyway. Pick up some Slim Jims. We'll call it even.
It's wild.
I think the minimum age should be 15. As an arbitrary number I just made up.
Yeah, I was just going to say, where'd you come up with that number?
Oh, all right, 16. Sweet 16.
I don't know. That seems a little...
Well, you're old enough to drive.
Yes, true. No, true. I mean, I don't have a trouble with an unaccompanied 16-year-old flying, but
I wouldn't send my 16-year-old.
Well,
No, I wouldn't.
No better.
No. She'll never make it out of the food court.
I would say 12 years old.
I was thinking about...
You like a nice bat mitzvah girl, do you, Joe?
Stop that. No, I mean, that seems like the age that you might consider them being babysitter. Well,
yes, a babysitter, not on a flight unaccompanied. I'm in a house or in a tube hurtling through the air. In a house where the biggest decision they have to make is, well, what snack do I want to have?
Yeah, I think that they have to be accompanied by some personnel from the airline. No. If they're not going to be with a person, I'd rather it be a parent or guardian.
No, I'm sorry, it has to be a parent or guardian. Yeah. As an airline, I don't want this responsibility.
Right. Well, there was a time when I worked in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I didn't work for the museum. I worked for a concession within the museum. Be that as it may.
Joe, she's trying to make us jealous with all the sexy career she's had.
I've done a lot of weird stuff. I was at work, and this woman came up to me and asked me, she said, "The line to the coat room is very long. Would you mind holding my coat while I go through the exhibit?" No, I'm not going to be responsible for your damn fur coat. No.
But that's wait, hold on. You just bring up an excellent point.
Yes, I'm not going to be responsible for your child.
No, but even better, even more on point. At the airport, they constantly tell, do not leave your luggage unattended. But apparently you can leave your children unattended.
Right. Well, another.
Have you ever seen a 6-year-old explode? It's going to make a mess.
They're not tidy about it at all.
No, but think about that. Like they're more concerned about your carry-on than about your kid.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's crazy talk. You can't leave a small child like that. I mean, at least in the hospital, they put a bracelet on you and they keep checking it from stage to stage to make sure that the right person is going in to have the amputation. I mean, the least they could do is put a bracelet on a kid.
This hospital, really great place.
Things have happened.
I don't know where this hospital is, but I'm not going there.
Men have died.
But what are the guardians of this kid having? Well, it's spirit. I'm sure they're very responsible. I mean, you're going on a bargain airline
with your bargain child.
I mean, at least if the kids fly in first class, go, all right, maybe they have a little vested interest. All right.
I mean, Spirit Airlines, they're just a Toyota Corolla with wings.
Poop!
Same to you, buddy.
All right, very good. Very good. How long was that?
That was 10 and 10.
10 and 10. All right.
It was good.
I'm glad you approve.
I did.
I live for your approval. This segment is 9 minutes. And it's about poo.
Awesome.
Poop.
This is 9 minutes of poo instead of my 7 minutes of
The final nail in that comedy career.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Yep.
It's Wrecking Ball Radio. This is Davins Den.
Oh, wait. 63% of Americans saying they go in number 2 in the presence of others, particularly a loved one, is a major do not. A new survey revealed. Blame what experts are calling poop anxiety for the momentum behind the movement to conceal our most private habits, says experts from MyFitnessPal. The nutrition app surveyed 4,000 people ranging from 18 to 59 about their bathroom habits around a boo. You're a loved one. The leading nutrition tracking app became an accidental confessional during the January study, which was mostly intended to quiz app users on their fiber know-how. Turns out many of us spend a lot of time worrying about where we'll go to the toilet next and who will be around when we get there.
It sounds like people are lurking around the bathroom.
Ew. Do you want to see me poo? I want to see you poo. Who wears poop pants? I wear poop pants. We wear poop pants.
Yeah, wear poop pants.
Look at Joe. Even Joe's little posture right now looks like he's afraid to poo. Look at him. Doesn't want to ruin space. 56% of Americans said they only answer the call of nature around other people if it became an emergency. Otherwise, they'll just wait until later. 63% of us won't even think about skipping to the loo if a date or a significant other is in the vicinity. To ensure that a trip to the necessary room doesn't spoil our special evening, 46% of Americans said they would avoid eating dairy products while on a date.
That's pretty funny.
Not if you're part of the majority and do dairy.
No, not if you have an issue with that. No.
48% said they'd skip the spicy foods to keep tummies from potentially rumbling. That can make sense because, Indian could be angry Indian.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah, and like when Indian wants to leave, it wants to get out.
Immediatamente.
It's like, you know what? I don't want to stay here anymore.
No.
So, I do not like pooping around a significant other.
Mm-hmm. Well, that makes sense.
I mean, are you a free pooper?
You know what? I didn't used to be, but now we are a little less shy, but not like, oh, let's have 2 seats. It's not like that, but I mean, we're less shy, and I'll just come out and say, uh-oh. I won't hide it, but when we were dating, I'd rather explode than let him know I had a poo.
Joe, with all the guests that you've had at your house, do you wait for them to leave before you poop?
Yeah, I get very freaked out about that, especially with me because I've been there for a while. Just open my phone. I'll bring a magazine in. Like I'll flip an article. Like if I gotta go to the bathroom, I'll hold it until I get home because they're throwing a crate engine in a Jeep Wagoneer, and I want to read about that. And there's a couple other good stories behind that. So it's an event for me, and and I've been there for a while.
It's like the Super Bowl every day for Joe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's how.
Forget about the puppy bowl. It's the poopy bowl.
So recently, if you listen to the podcast, you'll know this. DavinComedy.com, wherever you get your podcasts. I had my first colonoscopy, and as you know, with the colonoscopy, they give you the stuff to make you go.
Yes.
So we have an ensuite bathroom. We have an ensuite bathroom, and I gotta go. And I tell my wife, I'm like, go in the other room, go downstairs.
Yeah.
Don't. No, I want to be. I don't want you here.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you're okay. I assure you, I'm not. But I assure you, no matter what's going on in there, I'm not calling you in.
I might send up a flare, but it's really just to cover something.
Yeah, listen, this flare's gonna come out. Like she would not leave while I went.
Oh.
And apparently I still resent it.
Yeah, because you're talking about it.
I mean, but can you imagine? Because that's not just pooping. I mean, we're talking heavy action.
Artillery.
Heavy, frequent action.
Well, I understand, because if Mr. Hillix is close to the bathroom door and talking to me, and something bad is going to happen, I'll say, go away, something bad is going to happen. Because I don't want outside hearing this.
There's a girl I work with at the date program, and she was school partner. She'll go into the bathroom, she'll turn the water on.
Yes.
And I feel like banging on the door and go, what are you doing in there? I'm watching a truck.
No, that would be so mortifying. Don't do that to her. Oh my God.
Here's the difference between me and my wife. Still, to this day.
Yeah.
If I have to go, we have 3 bathrooms in this house. 2 upstairs, one in the master, and then one in the hallway that my daughter uses, then one down here. If she's downstairs, if we're downstairs and I have to go, I will go upstairs. If we're upstairs, I will walk downstairs and go downstairs. I want the flooring, the space between us. She'll just go with the door partially opened.
I would love to have a washroom, not the full set, but just the toilet and sink in the basement, where I can close the door and be very far away from any living thing in my house. That would be heaven. I want to be far away.
I'm very modest about the pooping, but what's weird, the farting, no compulsion, no problems.
Really?
No problem. You know why? Well, we're sharing on the show tonight.
Yes, we are.
She makes my farts better, and I'll tell you why. Her reactions make me laugh so hard.
Oh, it's the payoff after the payload.
Yeah, Joe, it's like the difference between doing your act at home in front of the mirror and doing it in front of an audience.
How long did you wait before you farted in front of her?
Well,
The moment you first dated until the first toot. So from first date to first toot.
I'm sure it was unintentional the first time. But here's when all bets are off when you take that first vacation together.
Oh, yeah.
So that's when the poop hit the fan, so to speak. Because we went to Mexico, and Mexico's another place where the food gets angry at you.
You.
I mean, this is many years ago. This is over 20 years ago. We're talking, but I remember looking up and counting the tiles on the ceiling of the bathroom. Because I must have had some pepper or some of the Mexican water, but that first vacation, all bets are off. But even still living with her, because here's the thing: if you poop, first of all, I'm not one to make noises per se, but there's only a thin door in between.
So what are you going to do?
And then you open, and then the worst is somebody opens up the door.
Oh, no. You have opened Pandora's box. All the evils of the world fly out straight at you.
She's got no issue with this.
Oh.
She's got no issue with it. I have an issue.
I need spray. I need to cover my tracks.
I might be in the bathroom. My ex-wife starts asking me questions while I'm in it. But I go, wait, the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I do that too. I'll have a. It's a very annoying habit. I've done that too. Well, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm guilty as charged. Well, I feel like they're cornered and they can't skirt the issue. There's nowhere to run, literally.
But you are so right about being on vacation because you are literally trapped in a room and that tiny other room is right there.
The bed is right next to the toilet.
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah. So once you take that vacation, you just go, all right, I guess we're pooping by each other now. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. You know, people, you're sharing a bed. No, you're sharing a toilet. That is the intimate part. You are cheek to porcelain.
So terrible.
All right, we'll be back and we won't have laughs.
It's so true.
What?
It's a terrible, terrible thing to be the first time that you're that close.
I picked a good topic for us.
Oh, that was funny. That was very funny.
I try to have at least something funny on each one of these shows.
Yes. Yeah.
That's yeah. But she gets so pissed off. Like, you make my farts better if you just wouldn't react.
Just don't react.
Sometimes, like her wails, she actually imitates the fart. It's a gift.
I came out of the bathroom one time and Joanne goes, it stinks in there. I go, because it's shit.
He's a very logical man, that Joe Carey.
Do you know there's a thing that they do reels of where one person in a relationship goes, guess my fart, and then the other person mimics what fart noise they think they're going to make, and then the fart comes out and they laugh about how similar it is?
I got a really good fart story, but I'm not going to waste it in between shows.
Okay, yeah.
Before we go to the next segment, if there are a couple of times that you're cutting out, I don't know if it's going into the board or whatever.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me.
Guys, so make sure you're on the mic.
Okay.
Be on the mic.
Eat the mic.
Yeah. I was so annoyed with the colonoscopy.
I know, I would be too.
Just go away.
Go away.
This is not for you. All right, this segment is 10 minutes.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
This is Davins Den.
All right, that was a fun segment. I don't know if this will be, but it's a hot topic.
Mm-hmm.
So figure we get in. There's a lot here, so we might just stop and talk about it as we go. This is Joe's blog. Don't really know if we're going to have time for Joe to really get into it, but you can certainly read his blog at davincomedy.com. But yeah, there's a lot here, so maybe we'll just talk about it as we go. So this happened last week. Alabama Supreme Court said frozen embryos are children, and those who destroy them can be held liable for wrongful death. Now, this was a decision that puts back in focus the question where life begins and the reproductive rights. And they're saying this could have a chilling effect on infertility treatments. I know there's a lot of sock drawers in Alabama which are very concerned right now. Life begins at stroke, my friends.
Gonna maybe have one.
You killed him. He's on your show.
How would this crop circle in?
That's what that gets. Critics say the ruling could have consequences nationally as other states could attempt to define embryos as people. Of course they will. Already in Florida, this is happening with a religious group. This is part of a long and strategic march towards entrenching this ideology in fetal personhood that is at the heart of controlling pregnant people, their decisions, and their birth outcomes. Dana Sussman, the deputy executive director of legal advocacy group of Pregnancy Justice, told CNN. And she has a really lengthy business card. It's very wide.
Yes.
The Alabama ruling stems from 2 lawsuits filed by 3 sets of parents who underwent in vitro fertilization procedures to have babies that opted to have the remaining embryos frozen. So what happens was they're at this fertility clinic, and somebody goes in to an unsecured doorway, goes in where the embryos are, grabs the embryos. The embryos are very cold. They are very cold children, like your little embryos. They're wearing little sweaters, little mittens. But it's so cold it burns her hand.
Yeah.
And she drops the beakers of kids. She drops the kids. So of course the parents, they wanted these embryo because they might want to use them in the future. Mm-hmm. And the lower court ruled, well, you can't. This isn't a person. But the Supreme Court said, nay. This is indeed a person. So they sued for wrongful death, mm-hmm. and the court upheld it. They weren't really trying to make new law with it, but that's kind of what they did.
Yeah.
And the Chief Justice of the Alabama Supreme Court said that the face of God, that these were the face of God. Apparently God looks a little viscousy. Does God have cataracts? He looks cloudy. But in the dissent, Justice Gray Cook wrote, no rational medical provider would continue to provide services for creating and maintaining frozen embryos, knowing that they must continue to maintain such frozen embryos forever or risk the penalty of wrongful death act claim. So what happens is, after people decide they don't want to keep the embryos anymore, because you have to pay mm-hmm. for them to keep the embryos, but say we don't want to have any more kids, or the parents die, the embryos would be destroyed.
Right.
But now you can't do that. So now in Alabama, these places where they do these procedures, and it costs a lot of money to do these procedures, are saying, we don't want to get sued.
Right.
We don't want to have a wrongful death on our hands, which is how this started. If some of it in our hands.
Yeah. How long until it's legislated that they would be murder?
Right. So yeah. So he said the image of God. That's what Chief Justice Tom Parker wrote. So now it costs like hundreds of thousands of dollars to do this, and people have been planning for years to this. Do you want me to play I have like a little news article about it, about families that were waiting and now that they got called the day of. Do you want to hear that, or do you want to discuss this? What do you guys want to do?
Discuss.
All right, Joe, this was your blog. Have first crack at the kids.
Yeah. Basically, the whole thing is they're saying that an embryo are children. Basically, if you look at the scientific definition of it, it will state the early developmental stage of an animal or a child or person while it is in the egg or within the uterus of a mother. And humans determines apply to an unborn child to the end of the 7th week following conception. From the 8th week, the unborn child is called a fetus. So basically, technically, an embryo is not really a person. It's not technically scientifically defined as a person.
But here's where I have to stop you. And you wrote this in your blog. They don't believe in science. Science says we evolved from the ocean, and then we crawled up, and then evolved from apes. But religion says God created us, and the timelines are completely different. So they're not looking at science, Joe. So your argument has no merit to them.
Well, well, why does it have any merit? I'll explain it to you. Is this the work of the religious far right to define religion over science? Well, it is below, because the day that the Supreme Court Chief Justice Tom Parker handed down the opinion declaring fertilized frozen embryos are people, he also called on evangelical Christians to reshape society based on the interpretation of the Bible. This law should be overturned because this is not a separation of church and state. It is not a separation. It is based on a religious value, and it should be overturned because it's not church and state. It's affecting everything in vitro fertilization, how they're handling it, and it's causing a very big problem. For that simple fact, it should be overruled immediately.
Well, it wouldn't get overruled unless it went to the Supreme Court, because this was the highest court in Alabama. Now at CPAC, which used to be the right wing fringe, but now it's just the right wing, they had a speaker going on January 6th. We came this close to overthrowing democracy. This is one of the speakers, and basically we want to overthrow democracy for this. We don't want democracy, and he held up a cross, and people applauded. So Joe likes to call it the far right. No, this is the right. This is the party. Now I know Joe doesn't agree with what they're advocating, but this is the party that Joe is a member of now, and this is a large portion of the country. This is where they want to go. And Pip and I have watched the show Handmaid's Tale. For me, it's punishment watching. It really is.
Once again, I'm a member of the party, but haven't they learned anything from the midterm?
No.
I know that the religious right is their base, but they have to draw a line where they're going with this.
No, they don't.
It can't be driven by such a far-right fringe.
You can't run on just "we love Putin" alone. You have to have something else. I mean, really. I mean, this is what the party is, Joe.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you, and I feel bad for conservatives like you.
Yeah.
Or they won't lose, or they'll win, and they'll put more judges in power, like this. But as a woman, Pip, how do you feel?
I feel that this is a terrible miscarriage, if you will, of justice.
Ah,
No,
that joke was an abortion.
It's terrible because, as Joe said, it is anti-science. It doesn't make sense to make people who become pregnant, i.e. women, have to be like in this trap that the moment of conception, it's a child and you're not allowed to do anything about that. You're just trapped as an incubator and you have no choices. And the people that have got these, not even fetuses, they've got these embryos in stasis in these frozen tubes. I mean, that's a family's hopes and dreams, but it's like once they've conceived as many children as they want, what are you saying? That we have to hold on to them or have them be born in someone because, an egg and a sperm met each other? I think that's outrageous.
I will say this: I am sympathetic to the plaintiffs in the case. I feel like it would be nice if there was some gray area between property and people.
Yeah.
Like this feels like it's more than property, because this was their hopes and dreams for the family. These were embryos that these families were hoping to use to possibly, have children with.
Right.
It feels more than luggage, but it feels less than a 6-month fetus in a womb. I almost feel like we have to try to find some niche, some carve out to do that. I don't know if our justice system and our laws are that agile enough to do it, but I feel like that would be the happy medium.
Not as long as we have people aiming to turn this into a theocracy. I believe that democracy is in a really fragile place, and this is one of the corners that the religious right is trying to take to knock it down.
I look forward to calling you Aunt Pip. All right. That's a Handmaid's Tale thing. All right, we come back. We'll do some scamming scammers.
Can't. How dare you?
That was good. I had a lot. I had so much to read.
There's so much about that.
Yeah.
It's a topic that we should revisit sometime because there's a lot.
Yeah, well, nobody's more qualified to handle than us.
I think so.
Yeah, I know you do. Biden and Trump win Michigan primaries. Oh, there's a surprise. I would hope so. I would hope so. America loses, but they win.
Nikki Haley says, we'll get him next time.
God, she's the Washington Wizards of presidential candidates.
Crazy.
God, I mean, I don't like Nikki, but I like her better than Trump. And Jesus, give it up, woman. Give it up, woman. They don't want you. We want one of the babbling old fools to challenge the other babbling old fool. They should just have them both talk at the same time
Oh gosh.
and go, "You figure it out."
Yeah. I would really love to see a debate.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't want to see a debate.
it would be punishing,
Yes.
but very interesting.
So doomed. So doomed.
I would like to see them debating in the home while we run to other candidates.
I mean, listen, you just lose a little. You just lose a little
Wouldn't that
bit,
be-
Skittle.
Put both of them in
All right.
wheelchairs with like little blankies on their laps debating.
Jody, got anything to promote?
Yeah.
All right, 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Here we go. Let's go.
Is Davins Den. It's Davins Den.
All right, last segment of the evening. We've given you a lot of show. I'd say we gave you too much show, if we're being honest about it. But we'll give you just a little bit more because that's how kind we are. We'll do some scamming scammers with Elon Musk. Now, when we last left off, Fake Davin was very perturbed with Elon because at one point, Fake Davin wanted Elon to give him a blue check mark on the Twitter. And Elon said that was impossible. Next thing you know, he's giving out blue check marks. And Fake Davin was not happy about that.
How dare you, sir?
Exactly. So get that rolling.
Millions of football trading internet scammers every year. When the scammers reach out to us, we scam them back. So join us for Davins Den Scams the Scammers.
All right, we continue on May 5th of 2023. The last thing Elon had tried to call, and I did not pick up, and he said, "Tell me the truth. Do you want to invest?" I go, "I'm thinking about it. You're not being truthful about the check marks, though. You gave them to people who are not family, who don't even want them. Makes me think you're not completely honest with me."
No.
Yeah. So he goes, "Sir, do you still want to invest with me or not? Please be professional about it. The check mark have nothing to do with the investment."
Please be professional about it.
Can you be scammed with dignity?
Yeah, please.
Let me take your money, man. I go, "I need to think. This has been very disappointing."
Yes.
He goes, "What has been very disappointing? The lie about the check mark."
He's like, you're a dog with a bone.
I'm a frog with a well. He goes, "Sir, I'm bringing a good deal to the table. For now, leave the check mark. Let's do business." I go, "It's about the lie, not the check mark. I need to think." This is a characteristic of Fake Davin throughout. He just harps on stuff.
Oh, he's so petulant.
The check card is verified, a verified account.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want to be verified, Joe, so you know it's me. He goes, I didn't like those people. I didn't like those people work hard to get it. They deserved it. But if you felt I lied about it, I'm sorry." I go, "Are you implying I don't work hard?" Good day, Elon.
No, you didn't, did you?
I most certainly did.
Good day, sir.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Joe, language, Joe. He goes, "Sir, do you have 1 million followers on Twitter? Please, let's forget about that and focus on the investment. We deal with that afterwards." I said, "Good day, Elon."
Good.
He goes, "Okay, wait, please listen to me for a sec. I'm trying to get you involved. Don't be like that. I'm trying, Mr. Davin." Then he waits till 5 o'clock later on that day. "Hello, sir." Then 8:38 the next day in the morning. "Good morning, sir." I go, "Here to insult me on a Saturday morning?" I don't even take Joe's call on Saturdays. He goes, "I'm sorry about yesterday, sir." I go, "Don't apologize for who you are."
Yeah.
He goes, "All I'm trying to do is help, sir. Please, I'm really sorry." I go, "Yeah, well, I'm in no mood to talk to you right now. Come on, sir. Please forgive me. I'd be really stupid to say hurtful things to you, sir." I go, "Yeah, you did it."
Ergo, you are stupid.
Yeah. "I'm going to go now. Have a nice day." He goes, "Well, have you forgiven me?" Sad emoji. Crying emojis. Then like an hour and a half later, "Hello, sir?" Then 3.5 hours later, "Are you still busy?"
Fake Elon, sir. Please, have some dignity.
Then the next day at 12:37, happy Sunday, sir.
Oh man, it's pathetic. He sounds like Dobby.
3:08 on Sunday, May 7th. Hello, sir. Are you still mad at me? Are you there? A whole bunch. I would like that. I would like an Elon Musk mixtape. That'd be very nice. I would get a Tesla if it had a cassette player. It's the only thing that's holding me back.
Me too.
Then like 15 sad faces.
Really?
Here you go. I don't know how many.
This is. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
He goes, can you at least say something? Well, I guess you're not interested after all. Then 7:00 that night, he tries to call. I don't pick up.
Oh, wow.
Then the next day, 12:39, May 8th. I go, you're unbelievable. Yes, you're unbelievable. He goes, and so like 4 hours later, hello, sir. Been a while. How have you been? He copies, you are unbelievable. Hope I didn't do anything wrong to you.
Oh, wow.
Then the next day, 7:15 a.m.
Right?
Then the next day, 7:15 a.m. I go, you scammed my friend.
Which friend?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about either.
Damn it, I don't remember what fake me meant.
This is a twist.
He goes, Jesus Christ.
No, he didn't. Did he? Where is it?
See, this is why it's good when you're in studio, Pip. He goes, Jesus Christ, where is this coming from? Sir, are you calling me a scammer? I understand if you don't want to invest, but come on. How dare you recognize what I am?
Really?
I go, my friend told me he got scammed by Elon Musk, who promised to double his money if he sends his Ethereum coin. I think this did happen to somebody.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think this did happen to somebody.
Oh, what crazy timing. Oh, this is great.
He goes, wow, so you think that's me? I go, is there another Elon Musk?
It's like, what are you saying? What are you saying there, Elon?
He goes, I can never do that to anyone. What will that benefit me? I know there are other people pretending to be me, but that's not me.
Oh, wow. Prove you're not a robot.
The chutzpah.
Unbelievable.
I didn't scam your friend. I'm very bad at this. I'm trying to scam you.
I'm trying to learn from you, sir.
I go, people are pretending to be Elon Musk?
Yeah, it's like, oops.
He goes, as far as I know, yeah, and still looking into the matter. I go, what type of disease, rat S, would pretend to be Elon Musk for the sole purpose of scamming people? Such a person is surely an embarrassment to their mother.
Oh, nice. Nice. It's like, oh, I took a shot. Embarrassing my mother.
He goes, well, I guess this will make you go away from here. Well, I come in peace. If this will discourage you, it's fine. I really can't force you. I go, well, you're telling me people are pretending to be Elon. How do I know what is real? What a sick, sick world.
That's what he said?
No, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Goes, well, I called you on the phone. Some won't. I still guarantee you 100% cash back. I really don't want to stress you out no more. I go, the scammer Elon made a guarantee of money too. Promised to double his Ethereum if he invests. And look, that coin was never heard of it from again.
Oh, wow. He's like, I can't believe this. I've been working this guy for this long. What?
He go, well, that's quite unfortunate. Well, I really don't know what to say. Ever since I started this program of investment, people are not taking advantage of it to paint me black and scam people. I go, I don't follow. Please explain what you mean. He goes, well, there's this teacher that was scammed $100,000, and I'm still in the bottom of it. And yes, it's not secret that I'm letting the less privileged to invest in any of my companies, and including the new AI Corp to best chat GBT. I go, so you people take scammers' word that they are Elon? I go, so you people take scammers' word that they are Elon, correct? He goes, no, they took my idea and made it a fraud. I go, wouldn't they claim they are real and you are the fraud?
I'm so lost. There are so many dancing Elons here. I can't keep straight.
We have many Elons. He goes, and I don't know where this conversation will lead us, but I have the feeling you're no longer interested in investing. I go, I don't know. It's a lot to process. I go, if you are as altruistic as you say, wouldn't you replace my friend's Ethereum coin?
Right there. Basically, I wonder where we're going to go now, because basically he said, you called him on the carpet, and you said, well, I don't know if you want to invest now, so maybe he's going to pick up his tent and leave.
Maybe.
Would I allow that?
No.
I like him. I go, I don't know. It's a lot to process. If you're as altruistic as you say, wouldn't you replace my friend's Ethereum coin? It is a very, very small amount to you. It would be a good deed, and it would certainly prove that you are indeed Elon Musk.
Yes. We need proof.
He goes, well, you're right, but I can't really do anything until I get to the bottom of it. I go, well, get back to me when you do. He goes, so what about you? I go, I'll see what your investigation finds. Seems like the smart thing to do. Because I understand. But I can say when I'll get to the bottom of this matter. So if you don't mind, you can start now. I go, I'll wait. Seems to be the smart thing. He goes, okay. How much time we got, Pip?
We have 1 minute.
Oh, all right then. Let's wrap it up there. What do you guys think?
Oh, I think you have them on the ropes.
I wonder how long he's going to stick around because you called his bluff, and I think he goes, well, I don't know if you're serious about investing. And I'm like, he might be flying the coop.
Mm-hmm.
You think this is almost done? I think I've ruined it.
I think you've scared him.
Well, that would be ruining.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll continue there. I took that we have many, many Elons.
Yes.
All right, Joe, what do you got going on?
Baby's Comedy Club Wednesday, March 6th and Thursday, March 7th, 528 Margaret Avenue. Go to call 1-877-Uncle-VIN, or go to UncleVinny'sComedyClub.com. Show start at 8 o'clock. Please join me there. It's going to be fun night.
All right. Thursday, March 7th, Side Splitting Productions presents a live comedy in Hamburg, New Jersey, headlined by Joseph Anthony. This is at Aquaviva. For tickets, call 973-590-2769. Friday, March 8th, I'll be in Maspeth, New York at Connolly's Corner. For tickets, call 718-565-7383. Saturday, March 9th, Side Splitting Productions presents live comedy at Monroe, New Jersey at the Concordia Homeowners Association. I'll be on that show. And also on Saturday, March 9th, Side Splitting Productions presents live comedy at Nappaneck, New York at the Paper Mill Restaurant and Bar. And Joe will be on that show.
Yay!
For tickets, call 845-272-1064. So we'll both be out and about. And you can go see some live comedy. I think that about does it tonight, doesn't it?
I think it does.
If you like us, tell a friend. If you hate us,
tell no one.
No one.
Either way, please keep on listening. All right. Good job, guys.
Fun show.
Yes.
Hey,
Have a good week.
fun show.
You too.
Good night, Joe.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.